Yeah, we got the man Tobirama in the background.
Yes, we do.
We always got to make sure we got the main man Tobirama.
Gotta have the goat. Gotta have the goat up on screen. What's up, Jack the Airplane? What's up, Jewel? What's up, Shadow?
Someone said if he's reacting to Dygnoknight's video by choice, he's being held hostage. Someone call the police.
He's not wrong. Alright, let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can get this going. Alright, boys. Just gonna wait a few minutes for a couple more people to get in here and we'll get it going.
Mm-hmm.
W thumbnail. That's right, Surf.
Yeah. Just like whip that up in like 5 minutes.
Yo, what's up, Evan the Cool? Glad to see you here. Wow, rare noodle stream. Hey, we're 2 in a week. We're on a twofer now. We're on a twofer, boys!
Hell yeah.
What's going on, chat? Kotsky versus the Monster Association win? Man, that's a one-sided shit stomp, unfortunately. This vid is funny. I'm going to preface how I'm going to react to these videos here in a minute, boys.
The chat's getting a bit too frisky, let's just say that.
Yeah, they are. This vid is funny. Hokage Tsunade greater than Hokage Minato? Facts.
She said, Noodles, did you see what I DM'd you?
Yeah, I saw it, buddy. Kotsky versus Galaxy Buster and Friends Monster Association. I don't even know. Are you referring to Garo? I don't think Garo is a part of the Monster Association. He specifically says he wants to like. He doesn't even like them several times.
Yeah.
He only has to cooperate with them when he almost dies.
It's not even fair to like, especially include Garo in that fight because he kind of just speed blitzes all of them.
Yeah. If you do include Garo, it's a one-sided shit stomp. If you don't, it's still a one-sided shit stomp, just the other way. Will you ever make One Punch Man content? I got a big collab coming out that is a whole One Punch Man versus Naruto video, and it's not going to be on my channel, but it's going to be on a channel with, let's just say, nearly 1 million subs. So, y'all will see that very, very soon. We're struggling with editors. We've had like 2 editors drop out on us. That's the only reason y'all haven't seen it yet. But yeah, once
that's the first I'm hearing about it too.
Yeah, once that gets sorted, we'll get some One Punch Man content flowing.
Evan, all the lives stay up.
Of course, Evan. Even without Garo, Association has Orochi, Black Sperm, and Psychos, who are all busted. Orochi is not busted. He's just got pretty decent regen. The guy cannon was kind of strong. Yeah. You still think Naruto is uni to multi? Yep. I bet 6 will put Minato over Hashirama. Noodles, you know people still use the Minato one-shot mistranslation? Yeah, I know.
Doesn't surprise me.
I'll debunk that so quick, man. We were on that shit. I knew something was up because Surfbone's thing in Discord was solid green and not mobile. Surfbone's never on his PC. What's up, Sunday?
Yeah.
Alright, boys and girls. So, today we're going to be reacting to several different Hokage rankings. So, because we're doing that, you know, this video is 50 minutes. If we were to do this video in one go, Surfbone, it would probably be a two-parter stream, don't you think? Like,
Yeah.
there'd just be too much to talk about. So...
We got a Clyde raid.
Oh! Clyde!
We got Clyde raid in the stream, bro.
What's up, Clyde?
Oh,
What's up,
shit.
Clyde chat? Welcome to the
Clyde
stream.
chat is invading the stream, bro.
People actually be doing Minato versus Prime Hashirama. Yo, Clyde called you a bitch on his stream. Well, tell him that I'm Aussie hunting, not kangaroo hunting. I'm Aussie hunting, and when I catch that dude in my sights, he ain't gonna get away this time. Last time he caught me off guard, not this time. I'm bloodlusted now. I'm bloodlusting and I'm aiming. I mean, you can keep donating me money, man. I appreciate it though. All right. Man, what's up, Clyde? Clyde sent me. Oh my gosh, can't believe Naruto here is trying to assemble doesn't mean create for Kaguya's dimension statement. Like, where did she grab time space from? Man, that sentence like actually baffled me. I agree, bro. What's up, all of Clyde shit? So
Yeah, it's just like Kaguya just was wandering outside the universe one day and just found one, bro.
Yeah, she just found that shit. Alright, boys. So today, like I said before, Clyde's group interrupted. We're reacting to some Hokage rankings from several different people. Dygnoknight 6, New Horizons, to name a few. If you guys got any other ones you want me to react to. And because of that, we're not going to go through like every single individual argument they make. I'm kind of just going to skim through the videos and see where they place people. And I'm going to give my reaction, my honest take on it. $5 from Kimimaru Hiruzen Stan. Dude, that's what I'm fucking talking about. Kimimaru and Hiruzen Stan in chat? That's what I need to see! That's what I need in my life! Kimimaru and Hiruzen! Unlike Shisui, Kimimaru has feats! He needs his own video! I might make a Kimimaru power scale. And a Hiruzen power scale. Might do a 2v1. The Kanji, Shinra Bancho, and the ETSO data book, and motherfuckers deny Solar plus Naruto. I know, Shinra Bancho, all of creation. Noodles, are you also Himpleton? You guys sound exactly alike. No, I'm not Himpleton. I don't know who the hell that is.
I don't know who that is. Oh!
$10 from Kimimaru Stan! He's going off! I gotta get the machine gun going! Oh shoot, I dropped my keyboard. He's shooting bullets! He's spitting bullets! Chat, we gotta get this video going, man. We gotta get it going. Ignoring Six's bias, bro literally knows every chapter for every statement ever. It's crazy. Listen, I've caught him off guard a few times with some statements. He does know a lot, though. He is really good at remembering chapters. I've been getting better at it. Like, I hit a chapter the other day when I was doing some research. Like, I was like, man, I wonder when Hagoromo first talks to Naruto. I'm like, I think that's chapter 670. Pull up chapter 670 and you'll see it's literally the first chapter Hagoromo introduces himself to Naruto. My brain was in galaxy mode right then. I was like, oh, I remember everything. I felt powerful in that moment. Fire Force Season 3 is coming. Awesome. My buddy Kosu scales that.
Yeah, Fire Force is really fucking good.
Didn't Kimimaru actually scrap with KCM1 Naruto for a bit? This is probably anime only. He dodged the Rasen Shuriken in the anime clearly. In the manga, it's implied he dodged it as an Edo Tensei. So, yeah. Alright, boys, we're going to get into it. So, let's see we'll listen to a little bit of the introduction, see what he says.
Find a video like this ranking the Hokage in terms of strength on any.
Never mind, it's boring as shit. Let's get to it.
Go off of is in the novel when he's unable to snap a tree in half with.
Oh, is he putting Shikamaru at the bottom? Is he no way is he putting Shikamaru at the bottom.
Wait, who's talking? Who's talking?
I don't know who this is. Hold on,
An interim Hokage.
No.
So if you go off of the manga, right? What we know is he's fast enough to react to somebody like Delta, who is obviously insane.
Who the hell is this? Who hijacked Six's channel?
I'd just like to ask
Who is?
Well, we gotta find this out.
his channel.
Sage at Thick Cabs, a guest. Oh, okay, Sage at Thick Cabs.
So Shikamaru's kind of, I guess.
I like his name.
Right? What we know is he's fast enough to react to somebody like Delta, who is obviously...
Okay, so automatically he's reacting to next-gen characters. Like, he's like... They're just like, yeah, he reacts to Delta, who's like, you know, pressuring KCM1 Naruto. I know KCM1 Naruto was holding back, you know. It wasn't like full-on straight Naruto. Oh, man, we got another $10 donation from Evan. Evan!
From Evan!
How well would Tobirama do against Obito and the Nine Tails attack? Also, how good would Kakashi do? Tobirama would obliterate Obito. Like, he actually would murder him immediately, and then the Nine Tails would go on a rampage, so Tobirama would have to, like, teleport the Nine Tails away, which he can do. He literally did it to both halves of the Nine Tails in the War Arc as an Edo Tensei, so he would just teleport the Nine Tails outside of the village, and yeah, he would do extremely well. In fact, I think he handles that situation better than Minato does, like, in every way.
You gotta think of it this way. Y'all, like, people were glazing Minato for like the type of strategy he was able to come up against, like, Obito, while Tobirama carried the war against the biggest threat they have ever seen, which was like a 10 Tails Jinchuriki.
Obito. A 10 Tails Obito. Don't forget to mention that. It's a 10 Tails Obito.
And it's like, okay, we can't... It's like, normal attacks can't work against him. We need Senjutsu only, or Taijutsu. And, well, what else? And it's like, oh, and this is how the truth-seeking orbs work. It's like, we can't touch them. It does all this, like, fucking... Like, Minato does no type of, like, important strategy during that war. Tobirama was carrying. Imagine how well he would do against Obito with nothing. Who's like 14.
Yeah, I mean, we don't even have to really get into it that hard. It's just literally like, okay, Minato, like, went life and death with a preteen Obito, and Tobirama came up with this strategy and was going life and death with a 10 Tails Obito and, like, murder blitzing him. Like, that's all we have to say. An adult 10 Tails amped Obito. Like, the amp of the 10 Tails, like, just the impartial 10 Tails, was stated to be, like, this immeasurable amp, and it has, like, a planetary-sized chakra. Like, that went into Obito as an adult after years of experience and hardening his body and becoming a better shinobi, and he still was, like, clapping cheeks out there. Tobirama is going to pull up to that 9 Tails, blitz it, throw it outside of the village, and then he's going to beat he'll just immediately kill Obito. Obito is a non-threat in that fight against Tobirama. It's insane. So, yeah, I don't even know how he would even deal with that. Also, this Hokage ranking has Shikamaru at the bottom. Like, I'm just gonna tell y'all immediately, this is dog shit. Like, this is actual, like, straight up dog shit. The reason it's dog shit is because Shikamaru was capable of holding down the 5 Kage who were beating the dog shit out of Momoshiki and Kinshiki. Like, relative to these, like, Boruto-level characters, he was beating the shit out of them.
Oh,
like,
damn! We got
70 Canadian! 70 Canadian! Chidori Master! Minato, my fave Naruto, man. Much love, Noodle, man. Why is he your favorite? No! Chidori! No! Delta presses Sage 6 pads mode Naruto. Yeah, he does. That's what I'm saying. Like, if he's dodging Delta, he's holding down the 5 Kage with his Shadow Possession. He's holding down Kinshiki with his Shadow Possession. Why the fuck is he down here? Like, you don't think he's, like, Shadow Possessing Tsunade? Like, you think Tsunade's gonna beat him? What? What are we talking about? No! Minato? You think Minato can break out of it if Kinshiki can't? If Kinshiki and Momoshiki are getting hit with that shit? Chidori Master, $70! That's what I'm talking about, man. Canadian. I don't know how much that is US, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. It just kind of feels like bait to have Shikamaru this low, bro. Like,
yeah. I mean, Borushiki casually flexed and broke his Shadow Possession. The fact you have to say Borushiki, though. Like, that's who you're talking about. You're talking about Borushiki, bro. Like, you're talking about, like... You're talking about a fusion between Boruto and Momoshiki. You understand that, right? Like, that's what it took to break Shikamaru? Like, I think people forget there's a power cliff between the end of Shippuden and Boruto. That's like 50 American. Awesome, bro. I appreciate it. My Canadian brethren.
We're getting more donations.
Tobirama the GOAT. Let's go, Tanner.
Yeah, let's go, Tanner.
We're never going to get to this list.
Then graded with the $5.
$5 from Great On. You're pretty great, Don.
It's really hard to justify putting him
Let's see.
feats in the manga. So, like, the only thing that we really have to go off of is in the novels when he's...
Dude, they're literally even holding this with the sign still held in his chin. Shikamaru glared at the 5 Kage as he began to speak. You've all been yammering on without a thought, but haven't you forgotten the key element here? Literally, he, like, puts them all in a shadow possession.
Unable to snap a tree in half with his shadow strangle. So, we have a guy...
Oh my gosh, not the tree level
really
argument.
Power, but has basically no attack potency. So it's really hard to justify putting him any higher than this because, like, even you know, some of the lower members on this list, like, you know, let's say Tsunade, just to pull a name out of the hat.
Okay, I want to hear this.
Her, right? She can't move, but he's unable to actually do any damage to her. Eventually his chakra runs out, because that's another thing. He doesn't have crazy amounts of chakra. He outright talks about, like, how he's out of shape in the novels. So...
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're moving on from this.
As long as they can use their head, seemingly.
I'm not going to get into whether or not the shadow possession would be a win con regardless.
Really even in there.
And
maybe
she's got the omnidirectional shin.
Look at him,
like
pinning Kinshiki and Momoshiki.
I mean, here's the entire. He enters. And obviously Tsunade was not very.
Alright, let's see what next.
He should point to the monster because
sure, like
yeah, Tsunade's doo-doo ass water.
So what that means, he literally reacts. Tensei, paper Tensei, which makes sense because the Edo Tensei and the Tandem.
I'm pretty sure there's just a direct statement that Shikamaru is the strongest and the next strongest in the village one in the novels too. I'd have to look at that, but I can't remember.
Wait, is that Tobirama at number whatever they have?
Oh my gosh! Hold on, let's see where we got. We'll see where we're going.
And hit.
Yeah, it's Tobirama, boys. They're putting Tobirama.
Just pull a
Oh my gosh, boys! Do you know who Tobirama is? This downplay is insane, bro. It's insane. Tobirama greater than Minato. I'm the #1 Tobirama glazer, but facts are facts. What the hell is wrong with you, Tanner? Can't be admitting to glazing like that, but I understand. I agree that Tobirama is above Minato. He is the #1 Hokage outside of his brother who chats on him. But, yeah, let's just talk about this, Surfbone. Tobirama this low, bro? Just above Tsunade?
Just above Tsunade.
I guess we gotta... We gotta talk about some feats again, boys. Someone pull up the Juubito chapter. Let's see. What's the Juubito chapter, boys? Appreciate the $5, Tanner. What's the Juubito chapter? Let's go peep this. Oh. Alright. How much y'all want to bet I hit it first try? This shit happening 600.
What I really don't hope that it's not the case is, like, if we're including characters like Danzo in this and Kakashi, like, should rightfully be higher, but so should Shikamaru.
Yeah, Shikamaru.
But, like, having Tobirama this low is baffling.
Oh, it's insane. It's actually just, like, ignoring the entire story and, like, feats. Like, these are statement glazers, boys. Like, I keep telling people, these are, like, actual statement glazers that'll be like, oh, Minato has so many statements. But then where's the feats, though? Where's the feats, though? And he doesn't even have any good statements. Tobirama has both, son. Tobirama was actually doing shit in the war. Minato was the only Hokage in the war that got all of his arms ripped off and his leg ripped off. He's the only one that got turned into a paraplegic, bro. He was the only Hokage that did that dirty. And I know the whole, like, oh, well, Kishimoto was mad at his dad at the time. Well, because he was mad at his dad, he made Naruto's dad's ass. That's what he did. He made Naruto's dad ass. Like, there's no other way around it. Noodles, but Hiruzen also beats Tobirama. Not old Hiruzen. I don't even think Edo Hiruzen beats Tobirama. I used to think that, but I don't think it anymore.
No.
No, Tobirama just has way better feats than him. Like, Hiruzen got, like, obliterated by Juubito. And I know that was, like, a more complete version of Juubito. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was an incomplete Juubito. So, yeah, Tobirama just has direct feats of scaling above Hiruzen. Scales above Madara, scales above Juubito, in speed. Hiruzen has nothing like that. Hiruzen in his prime would beat the shit out of Tobirama. That's a different story.
Yeah, like, well, something you guys got to consider, especially with old Hiruzen, was that Orochimaru literally put two, like super nerfed, like, Edo versions of Hashirama and Tobirama, and they were kind of pressing Hiruzen to the point where he needed to, like, the only way that he can, like, reasonably beat them was to put them in, like, the Reaper Death. Like, there was no means that, like, Hiruzen could actually defeat the both of them.
Alright, here we go. We found the Juubito shit. Thank you for whoever typed that out in chat. Oh, this is too far, actually, buddy. This is like when Sage 6, or not, or KCM2 Sage, Naruto, and EMS Sage Sasuke come out. We gotta go back a little bit further to the Tobirama stuff.
Maybe if, like, Nate was around, we'd been able to...
Nah, it's all good. These boys just... We gotta go a little further back.
He's in prime Hiruzen, arguably above over Hashirama, or has that been abandoned?
Prime Hiruzen... No, Prime Hiruzen is over Hashirama. It's not debatable, either. The people that think that's debatable also just ignore what's stated in the narrative, blatantly. And I know I just went over, like, how these guys are statement glazers or whatever, but we literally have never seen Prime Hiruzen on screen. Like, maybe Prime Hiruzen was the one that was, like, with Danzo in the forest when Tobirama, like, died or whatever. Like, maybe that was Prime Hiruzen, but we've never actually seen him fight. So, we actually only have statements. And if you go off of the statements that Hiruzen has, he's stated on, like, 3 separate occasions to be the strongest Hokage. He's stated to be a god of shinobi. He's stated to know all of the ninjutsu in the Leaf Village. He's stated to be more talented than Tobirama as a child. He has all 5 chakra natures and yin-yang release. He figured out how truth-seeking orbs worked immediately. Like, he's just more versatile, he's stronger, and more talented than Hashirama and Tobirama. And he's stated to have the strongest summoning, too. So it's just like... And he's stated in Boruto to be the strongest of the Sarutobi clan over Konohamaru. So it's just like, he's just ludicrous. He's just insane. Yeah. Danzo greater than the Minato fans cope. Facts. Star Butterfly versus the entire Narutoverse. Who the hell is Star Butterfly?
I do not know who Star Butterfly is.
Do you think he needs to use the gates to be above Hashirama? I don't think so. Why Hiruzen so scared of the 4th coffin? I have so many arguments for that, but like one of the easiest ones is just that he's already fighting Orochimaru, Hashirama, and Tobirama. And the 4th coffin starts to come up, and he's like, oh, I can't let that one come up, because he's already fighting 3 Kage-level opponents, and a 4th one might destroy him. So, that's one argument you can make. You can make the argument that back then, Kishimoto had plans for Minato to be strong, but he just ended up not being strong. Like, that whole thing got retconned when Madara became more of a threat, and they needed Hashirama to take over as the biggest threat, because at the end of the day, it also could be the case that because Hiruzen loved Minato, that he really couldn't, like, force himself to fight him. Like, he loved Minato like a son or something like that. You could argue that he felt some type of way about that and just couldn't bring himself to do it. Could be the case that the teleportation would be too much for him, too. Go ahead.
Or he just didn't want to fight 3 Hokage at the same time.
3 Hokage plus Orochimaru at the same time, yeah.
He already had his hands full. The fact that he had Hashira and Tobirama to deal with in, like much weaker states. But then he has to deal with Minato on top of that? He would be hard-pressed in that situation. Especially because... Unlike, Hiruzen, the Edo Tenseis have, like, a resupplying chakra pool. They could just keep going.
Alright. Let's look at this guy. Let's look at this guy, boys. So, Hashirama starts off putting the deity gates on incomplete Juubito. Puts the deity gates on him. several of them. Juubito instantly snaps out of it. Tobirama says the Sage Art seal that even suppressed the Ten Tails. So he's already above Ten Tails level. He's stronger than the Ten Tails. That's the first thing. Then he just snaps out of the 4 Hokage barrier that was suppressing the Ten Tails BG bombs fired earlier. So several multi-continental attacks. He just rips it apart instantly. KCM2 Minato was holding up, Hashirama was holding up, Tobirama was holding up, and Hiruzen was holding it up. Stated by the Eight Tails to be even more powerful because he learned to focus his power than the Ten Tails.
We got another $5 from Josh. The third Hokage is crazy strong, but we don't have the feats that prove he's above Hashirama Senju.
No feats, that's why we use statements, facts. Hashirama says that he's even stronger than him. So he's just stronger than Hashirama. The same one that bodied Madara off screen just a minute ago. The same one that beat the shit out of Madara when they were alive. Same one that suppressed the Ten Tails while weakened. That Hashirama says Juubito is stronger than him. Then he blitzes and he tears apart like a wood clone of Hashirama. And he tears apart some of Tobirama. Some people would say that's a blitz. But little do they know. He already launched his attack. Tobirama literally already launched his attack. Look what Hiruzen says. Lord Second's already launched his attack plan. And in that moment, he hit him with 1, 2, 3, 4. Count them. There might even be a fifth one under here. 4 paper bombs. Look at what Hiruzen says. Lord Second's already launched his attack. And Minato's like, oh! So swift! Oh my god! He doesn't even know what the hell happened. Lord Second sure works quickly. I created the Edo Tensei Jutsu plus auxiliary jutsu to go with it. This is the first time using it on myself. Here it comes, Lord Second special, implying Tobirama's used this when he was alive. Tandem explosive tags. This is how it's done. Look at this explosion. Minato can't fathom this level of power. He actually can't fathom it. The biggest thing Minato's ever did was destroy a tree with a Rasengan. Just think about that for a second. We've never even seen him destroy like a mountain. We've never seen him destroy a town. And then Tobirama's over here blowing this up. This might do some damage to the Nine Tails, boys. I'm not for sure if it would, but it very well could. And then what we got after that? He's solid as well as swift. And then Hiruzen kind of does a breakdown on the truth-seeking orbs. You know, he figures out what they do. He kind of reacts to Juubito's truth-seeking orb rod extension. But he gets tagged. And then Juubito grabs him by the face, murder blitzes him, and blows off half of his body. Why Hiruzen came back after this, I don't understand. I don't know. They intentionally attacked head-on, knowing that they won't die, to stop war and analyze the battle instead. So yeah, maybe that's what Hiruzen was doing. He was just intentionally letting Juubito come at him, just so he can learn what he does. Then Minato's like, first, I'll create an opening. People say he's dazed here. Does he look dazed, boys? Does he still look sad?
Man, that man definitely dazed.
Yeah, he's dazed right there.
He can't fucking, think properly.
Fat Juubito. He's sweating.
He's able to make, a concrete, assessment of the situation. Has another freaking shadow clone.
No, he's mentally nerfed.
But no, he's mentally nerfed. He's dazed. He can't think straight.
Yep. Sasuke reacts to incomplete Juubito. That's pretty impressive. Until it's not. Because then he gets murder blitz! So then incomplete Juubito grabs the face of KCM, Naruto, and Sasuke. And then Minato's like, be in time!
Another $5 from Josh. Juubito is definitely above them all. I thought you were putting Hiruzen above Hashirama.
I do think Hiruzen's above Hashirama. Prime Hiruzen. Yeah, Prime.
Yeah.
Prime's got several statements of being the strongest Hokage ever. And he's the most versatile in jutsu. And he's the most talented. So it's like, he's got 3 different... And he's stronger than Konohamaru and Boruto. So he's got 4 different statements that are super impressive. The only thing that we don't really know about Prime Hiruzen is his speed, but in terms of strength, Hiruzen is definitely stronger.
Another $5 from Josh. Would Pain be able to destroy the Gote 13 with his truth seeking orbs? What? Would Pain be able to destroy the Gote 13? What?
He doesn't have truth seeking orbs. If you're referring to his chakra rods, that's just a different ability.
Yeah. Along with his soul pull abilities.
Yeah, I don't even know who the Gote 13 is. Is that from, like, Hunter x Hunter or something?
That's from Bleach.
Bleach? Okay.
Yeah. I honestly don't think
You're asking the wrong man. You gotta ask Claude that question, buddy. I don't know anything about Bleach. Except stuff about Yuha and Aizen. So, yeah. Right now... Hold on. We actually skipped past some stuff. So, he grabs their face. Naruto saves them. Luckily, Naruto saved them. And he says, oh, looks like my child is as accomplished as Sasuke. Now then. He's like a snake. We have to take him down while he's still unable to use his body well. So Jubito's like freaking the fuck out. His chakra's going wild. He's not even able to use his body well. Minato's stun locked. His attack missed. This time, get the Rasen Flash Super Circle Dance Stage 3 and I'll create an opening and immediately hit him with your strongest combo. This is where he's stun locked. This is where people say he's dazed right here. He's stun locked. He's having flashbacks of Obito.
But yet, he still throws the fucking kunai.
Listen. He's real sad right here. But then Juubito pulls it together. Finally, master. And then Minato dashes at him. Shoot! Gets his arm cut off. Yep. He says, he may have got me, but I'm fine. I used Flying Regime to escape. Are you sure about that? Nope, blitzed. Blitz Minato. KCM2 Minato.
When did he do it?
What did he do it?
No.
He attached it to me while it would so it would teleport along with me. He blitzed him. So he's blitzed KCM2 Naruto, EMS Sasuke, and KCM2 Minato at this point. And then look who saves the day. Minato starts reaching for the orb. Tobirama, a slower clone of Tobirama, grabs it first. A slower clone grabs it first. Teleports it back, slams it into Jubito's back. Juubito blocks it. Don't worry, I only teleported a doppelganger. I marked him the last time we were in contact. The last time they were in contact was when he placed 4 paper bombs on him. So not only did he hit him 4 times, he actually hit him 5 times. He slipped his hand under the armpit. So in the time frame it took Juubito to hit Tobirama once, Tobirama hit him 5 times. So even if you say this Minato's dazed during this whole period, right? Like he's slower than normal for whatever reason, because he's mentally nerfed. Tobirama still has higher scaling. He scales the incomplete Juubito. Casey and Minato so far does not. Tobirama actually tagged him 5 times already. Hashirama and Madara over here battling it out. So he's not even relevant. So Tobirama is literally leading. Go ahead.
Having this whole plan of like trying to get like Naruto and Sasuke to be able to hit on Juubito, and it immediately fails. However, anytime Tobirama has like made a plan to make a hit on Juubito, it succeeds. Now tell me who is the better shinobi. Tell me.
Yep. I mean, it's undeniable. Like he's performing better against the strongest opponent either of them have ever fought. So, yeah. and this is the most amped Minato we've ever seen. People can say he's mentally nerfed, but they neglect the fact that he's also got a whole fucking 9 tails inside of him, too. Let's keep going.
Like, it's just...
So they hit Minato. And then Tobirama teleports to his back and tags Juubito again. Tags him again in his back, using his teleportation that he put on him earlier. Which leads to Juubito getting hit because Tobirama took his back. So once again, Tobirama is out here taking the back of the strongest enemy they ever fought. Minato did participate in this combo, but he's just letting Naruto and Sasuke hit him, whereas Tobirama did the legwork of putting the seal on Juubito and then tagged him in his back to do it. So yeah, like the person who's actually being effective in this combo, besides Naruto and Sasuke using their jutsu, is Tobirama. Minato is just a good combination with this.
Wait. someone said, "Nah, Noodles, you gotta hear them say that EMS Sasuke would lose to old man Hiruzen." No.
Hold on, let's listen to it.
No, it's crazy.
Is that like at this part of the video?
What? Like, please, like.
Timestamp that part of the video. Let me listen to what they say in the beginning about Tobirama real quick.
You can take the lead on this guy.
Yeah, so I think Tobirama is one of the most contentious characters in the entire series, especially when it comes to power scaling. Because
you know why he says that? Because I rep him. Because he knows that my arguments exist. He knows that they're out there, buddy. You know as well as I do he was fucking on Juubito. You watched that on screen happen. You watched him blitz him, and yet you still sit here with the audacity to put someone like old man Hiruzen, someone like baby-ass Minato, 21-year-old Minato, no feats, dying to a fingernail, the nine tails, losing to a 14-year-old preteen Obito Minato, above Tobirama. You're telling me the one that was going life and death with a preteen version of this character, a preteen version of this character, is going to beat the one that has the 10 tails, the immeasurable amp inside of him after years of training? What are we talking about? What are we talking about, man?
some people
just
have
watch
him
through the Tobirama
on this
section because
absurd god
what they
tier
say
of,
is
like above Juubito, and then some people.
oh, that's
have
what they
him
say.
in,
They
like,
watch
the
it through
dog
the
water,
see it through
you know,
the
All right, we'll watch the
level,
Tobirama
like,
section at
where
least
he's,
because
like,
we're already going in depth on it.
And he's really
put it at like a 1 point
Yeah,
like
exactly.
That's
So
too far.
5 times speed or
No,
something.
it's crazy. So he's either being glazed or he's being dunked on. I will say here recently, I think the power scaling community, like the pendulum, has swung really far in like the hyping Tobirama direction. And so what I'm gonna spend this
'Cause me.
video
'Cause of me, son.
why, you know, he's really impressive, but also not as impressive as a lot of people make him out to be for a couple of reasons. So obviously, he's one of the smartest characters in the series. I mean, he developed a ton of jutsu. You know, he's the reason for basically like the current ninja system.
Showing the
he's
seal.
super smart. And he's also got just a wide range of abilities, whether it be his water style that's said to be unparalleled.
What the
you know,
fuck does this
and
scan have
I don't
relevance
know
to?
why that's
Why is this scan here? Who edited this shit?
FTG, all these crazy things. So he is in the top tiers for sure, you know, and he's able to like, you know, move on pace with a lot of really powerful characters.
Can I increase the video's audio? Oh boy, we're about to do this song and dance again.
Of his top end scaling comes from is
Oh my god.
from a disingenuous place, and it comes from
Oh my gosh. What did I do, boys?
two feats really. The first one is he's able to tag Juubito with an FTG seal and
Is that
hit
too
him
loud
with,
for you?
like 5 tandem paper bomb, you know, 5
You can
paper
always
bombs
turn it down
from
on
the
this
tandem paper
video as well, like the
You're right.
yeah.
Alright, here.
bomb jutsu. But what people forget here is like his left hand. Whenever you see him falling away after Juubito literally
Increase yours a bit, Noodles. You kind of loud as... Alright, fine. I'll decrease mine too. Let me see how I do that. Alright, how about now? That sound quieter? That sound better? How am I sounding now?
We got $2 from Josh. Wow, finally someone spits facts about Tobirama.
I know.
That's right, boys.
Tobirama's him.
blitzes him and cuts him in half. He's like right on the right side.
Okay, hold on. He's got to bring
Whenever
up
you
this
see him
feed.
falling away after Juubito literally blitzes him and cuts him in half.
Oh, he blitzes him? Okay. Surfbone, I want you to tell me how many times Tobirama tagged Juubito.
Like 4 to 5 times.
No, how many times
just random.
Juubito tagged Tobirama? My bad.
Oh, the Juubito? Once.
Once, right? He tagged him once. How many times have we already counted Tobirama tagging him? How many times in this specific instance did Tobirama tag Juubito?
Yeah, like 4 to 5 times.
5 times. Bare minimum. He put 4 different paper bombs. He didn't tag him like once. Like, he didn't hit him once like Juubito did. Bro, he grabbed him on the thigh. He grabbed him on the ass. He stuck his hand under his armpit. He gave him a wet willy. Like, bro, he hit him with like 5 attacks. He hit him with a Tekken combo. So what are we talking about? Tobirama got blitzed. How did he get blitzed? He tagged him 5 times in the span that Juubito tagged him once. Doesn't make any sense. Tobirama stuck his finger in his butthole, put it in his mouth, and then fucking slapped him twice, and then Juubito only hit him once. Ain't no way you can tell me that's a blitz. Because Tobirama reacted to him. In order to blitz somebody, you have to move fast enough to go beyond their reaction speed. They can't react to your speed. They can't react to it. It's too fast. That's what a blitz is. But Tobirama clearly reacted. Literally, Hiruzen and Minato both acknowledge that Tobirama moved swiftly and reacted in that moment. So how is this a blitz in any regard? By what standard is this a blitz? Because it doesn't make any fucking sense how it's a blitz.
Is like right on the right side of Obito's back. Whenever we see in a bit, like later on in I think it's that chapter, maybe the next one, we see him talk about how he marked Juubito, and it literally shows.
Yep, right there.
The marking on the right side of Jubito's back. So what that means is that more likely than not, as he was getting ran through, and he literally like takes his left hand, moves it maybe like a couple inches, and places the FTG seal on his back. So that implies.
Okay, first of all, he's just assuming which arm Tobirama tagged him with. How do you know it wasn't this arm? The one that's not blown up. Also, he hits him with 4 paper bombs, dog. You're posting them. 1, 2, 3, 4. He hit him on the knee. He hit him on the ribs. He hit him on his arms. He hit him in his ass. What else does he need to do in that instance?
He literally...
We're just like assuming like some off-panel movement for Tobirama. Like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether or not you think he moved a smaller distance than Juubito did or whatever. He still hit him 5 times, so he's not getting blitzed by definition. He's not getting blitzed. A blitz is where you move too fast that they can't react to you. He reacted. He perceived the movement, and he physically reacted to him.
What means is that more likely than not, as he was getting ran through, and he literally like takes his left hand, moves it maybe like a couple inches, and places the FTG seal on his back. So that implies 0.
It's not on his back. It's in his armpit, first of all. It's in his armpit. So when when Obito hits his arm, right, he hits Tobirama's like side of his body with his right arm, right? He hits Tobirama's right arm. Tobirama in that same instance also tagged him under his arm and also hit him like 4 different times with the seals. Crazy.
Takes his left hand, moves it maybe like a couple inches, and places the FTG seal on his back. So that implies 0 physical relativity because Juubito covered a massively greater amount of distance.
0 physical relativity. How is it not? I'm not talking about the travel speed difference. I'm not saying Tobirama has relative travel speed. We're talking combat speed, as in what they can do in combat. Because if we're talking combat speed, he's having to move his arms here. Like he's having to hit all over his fucking body in that one moment. He's like, bah, 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 bah. He hit him with a fucking combo, son. How is that 0 relativity? The fucking dick riding these people do, man.
Do you think like Tobirama just like thonked them into existence, and that's why they got placed on its body, and that's why there's 0 relativity between him and freaking Juubito? Because that's the only way that you can actually make that argument if you're saying 0 relativity. Like, by God, I don't know why Six had this dude on his video, bro. He has a cool name, but he's dumb as fuck.
And so far, he's making terrible arguments. I don't think Tobirama hit all those paper bombs. He has paper inside of his body. No, he doesn't. He does not have normal paper bombs inside of his body. The only instance where I see people try to bring that up is like him throwing those tandem paper bombs or whatever. And it's like still unclear where he's drawing them from, for one. It's not actually coming out of his body. He's just throwing them from that side of his body. For 2, it's like, what proves those normal paper bombs are inside of his body, not the tandem paper bombs? Nothing proves that.
But
the thing is, too, it's like, if you're gonna say like they exploded off of his body, why aren't they like?
Why are they just placed all neatly on him? Like they're just all neatly, like conveniently placed perfectly on him. Like they're not hitting the wrong way. Nothing. Like they just has paper bombs that automatically stick to Juubito. Like the amount of assumptions we're having to fucking make. They're just placed all neatly on each limb of his body. Yeah, okay. He didn't just totally get those stuck to him like we see every other character in the series do.
Full of reaction speed, which is impressive. Now, then we have the actual paper bombs that are put on him. Six pointed this out to me. I didn't realize this. I had like a theory about it, but didn't realize this was actually a thing.
Where in this does it prove that he's pulling these out of his body? I want someone to tell me where this proves that he's pulling these out of his body. What in this proves it?
Is it like stated anywhere in the data books?
No,
I don't think so.
No, it's just in front of his body. Where in this is he pulling them out of his body? Where? This is not out of his body. His arm is flinging them. Nothing in this. Like these pieces right here, that's his Edo Tensei body. Maybe. Or it might that looks like something of his Edo Tensei regenerating, but even then, that's not paper. That's just how the fucking disintegration looks. Where is the paper coming out of his body? Is this the paper bombs? Are these provably in his body? Or are we just assuming this shit? Noodles, you don't get it. Tobirama had the paper bombs hidden inside of his asshole the whole time. Exactly, right? Like, is he where the fuck are these coming out of his body? Can anyone point to me where this is happening? Panel to the right. Where's the panel to the right? Oh, I guess he does pull it out of his body right here.
Tandem paper bomb.
Still tandem paper bombs.
Relentlessly violent detonations of explosion tags, reducing even tough armors to dust. Tags that summon more tags that then explode. A special explosion tag. The second Hokage developed this for the purpose of combining it with the impure world reincarnation. Upon activation, due to the devastating explosions, it is highly probable that the jutsu caster will be caught in it. If a live person performs the technique, death is inevitable, for it is a blast technique that sacrifices one's life. It doesn't say anything in the data book that they're pulling it out of their body. It's literally just...
He's saying right here it's being pulled out of his body, but I can't really tell.
Yeah. But it's like a tag that summons more tags, like...
Yeah, I can't
and it's not like it's not even... Like, hold on.
Go back to, like... Does that look like he's pulling it out? I can't tell if he's, like, pulling it out of his body or what. It just looks like his hand's gone. But maybe he's putting it in his chest and pulling out tandem paper bombs. But these are not the same tags. These are tandem paper bombs.
Yeah, summoning, like tags upon tags.
Yeah. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, like, it's just right there. Each tag summons yet more tags, resulting in a continuous explosion. Pull up the scene where, was it that he tags Obito with him?
Let's look closer at the scene. We're gonna dissect these panels.
So I want to see if these are the exact same tags.
No, they're not the same tags. See, these only have one seal on them. They only have one seal. See how they're neatly placed on them?
And look at the seals on them. Yep, are those the same seals as the tandem paper bombs?
No.
Wait, let's go back to the video, guys. Let's use our eyes. Let's use our eyes here and look at what these tags look like, bro. It's like got like 4 or 5 different like circles on them. How many does this one have? That like does like the ones on Juubito look like? Is it just one?
No.
Is it just one, chat?
5, chat.
Yeah.
1, 2,
if it's like
3,
5
4,
on
5.
there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Go back to the 6th video.
Boop.
Later on, Tobirama reaches inside of his chest, like as an Edo Tensei, and pulls paper bombs out of his chest. So what this means, and then he uses them for the tandem paper bombs. So what this literally means is that he has paper bombs prepped inside of himself as an Edo Tensei, which makes sense because the Edo Tensei and the tandem paper bombs were created to work in tandem with one another.
Okay, well if it's the Edo Tensei and the tandem paper bombs being made to do that, what proves regular paper bombs are doing that? Just an assumption, right?
So he has these paper bombs prepped inside of his body already, which means whenever Juubito blitzed and ran through his body, like, those just stuck to him. Like, that's just how that works. So people use this to try to get him, like,
just stuck to him.
Above Juubito, and they're like, oh, he placed all 5 of these tags on him individually. It's like, no, that's not what happened. He ran through and they just, like, stuck to him, because that's how that works. So that's the first one.
No!
The second one is this super disingenuous exploding true secret orb feat that people use to say, like, he just outright blitzed Minato. Now, this is...
He did blitz Minato here. He did blitz him. Now, whether or not Minato's days is the only argument.
A common counter to the paper bombs being in Tobirama's body is that, well, he ran through it with a true secret orb, so the paper bombs would have been erased. You can literally see on the panel where Tobirama gets ran through and Hashirama, there is debris from the Edo Tensei in the air. And it's not Hashirama's debris, because the Hashirama that's there is not a Hashirama.
There is Hashirama debris right there.
My Edo thing. It's a wood clone. So there's no paper debris coming off of that Hashirama. So all of that debris that's in the air, that's Tobirama's debris. So the TSO more so probably exploded his body rather than just outright erasing it. And we see a similar thing happen.
It just outright exploded his body rather than erasing it.
Whenever it comes to Hiruzen, we'll talk about the Hiruzen feat later, but whenever he hits Hiruzen's arm with the true secret orb, there's a bunch of paper that flies out. You know, just like
the
what you would expect.
Feature.
So I wanted to say that really quickly. I knew there was gonna be like a comment, but you can keep going.
No, that's fair.
I just think this is just inconsistent. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, if you want to argue, it's like not erasing yet because he's like
because people are gonna be there are a lot of Tobirama defenders, which is fine. He's your guy. But we're just explaining why these things may not be as crazy as people hype them up to be. So that's the first one. The second one is, like I said, this exploding True Secret Orb that Minato seems to be unable or maybe like slow to be able to grab and teleport away. And then we see like as he's like reaching for it, he's like, I gotta teleport this thing away. We then see a hand pop into frame and grab it, Tobirama's hand, and then he teleports over to Juubito. And in one of the coolest moments in the series, he goes, "You can have this back," and then it like blows up. So it's a super cool moment. It's a shadow clone, and so like we don't know a couple different things here. Number one, we don't know where the shadow clone was before this, so we're not sure how much distance it covered. Number two,
it's teleporting. It doesn't matter how much distance it covered. It's a combat speed feat. The fact is, he physically moved his arm out faster than Minato could grab it. Minato was already in motion to grab this orb, and Tobirama reacted to it quicker.
Because here's the thing, right?
Go ahead.
Regardless of where Tobirama was, he wasn't in frame. So all we know is that he's a far greater distance to away from the orb than Minato is. Minato has to just go out and grab it. And let's just say, like, okay, like how could have like Tobirama have gotten to it before him? It's like, well, either one, he used like that like teleporting jutsu. It's not the
Body flicker?
The other one that's on? Yeah, body flicker. That he used body flicker to get to the orb faster than Juubito, which would mean that he would have to be faster than Juubito in order to react and get like and activate that jutsu faster than he can even grab it. Or that he used like a kunai with Flying Thunder God, threw it faster than Juubito could, than Minato can actually go out to grab it. Then he grabbed it, then teleported back to Juubito and exploded it in his face. In either scenario, where he's able to get to it faster than Minato, he's still faster than Minato. It doesn't matter what kind of like assumption you make of what jutsu.
The fact is, he grabs it before Minato can grab it, bro. Like he just grabs it faster than Minato grabs it. At the end of the day,
Tobirama's hand, and then
the fact that Minato is closer to the orb than Tobirama is, he's closer, and Tobirama's clone has enough time to raise his hand out, teleport, grab the orb, all before Minato can grab it, proves that he was moving faster. He's not even on panel, bro. Minato is an inch away from it by the time Tobirama grabs the orb and blitzes. And it's stated that clone is slower than Tobirama's base.
Teleports over to Juubito, and in one of the coolest moments in the series, you can have this back, and then it like blows up. So it's a super cool moment. It's a shadow clone, and so like we don't know a couple different things here.
It's slower too.
Number one, we don't know where the shadow clone was before this, so we're not sure how much distance it covered. Number two, we know that if it covered like a good amount of distance, it could have been body flicker. Body flicker is straight up just stated to surpass normal speed, so like that's not an anti-feat for Minato.
Straight up stated to surpass normal speed. People that this shows me you don't know what speed in this case is. Like, body flicker is just amplifying your speed. Of course, it's going to surpass your normal speed. It's going to surpass your base speed because you're amplifying it with chakra. So yes, body flicker, if he's using body flicker to travel faster and blitz Minato before Minato can grab it, because he's not even on panel, that proves he's covering a bigger distance than Minato and grabbing the orb before Minato can. That proves he is faster than Minato in this instance.
Number three, we know
here's the other thing too. So everyone is able to react to in time that that truth-seeking orb was going to explode, right? Everyone, it's not like Tobirama somehow knew beforehand that Juubito was going to do that, right? So it's not like he can plan for the future and was already going to come up with a combat plan in preparation for it. So then that somehow invalidates like the speed feat. No, everybody reacts to it at the exact same time. No one knows how to deal with it in the situation, and no one's fast enough to even deal with it before it explodes. So it's like, if we're going to assume that Minato is faster than Tobirama, then it's completely inconsistent to assume that because Minato's how is it that Tobirama was able to react in time and do all that stuff before Minato can even comprehend what's going on?
At the end of the day, Minato is just not able to react to the movement Tobirama is. Okay, he's not able to react to Juubito ever. There's no moments where he reacts to Juubito. There are several moments where Tobirama reacts. The moment of the truth-seeking orb is just one moment where Minato got blitzed, and Tobirama teleported and grabbed it before he could. And even if you argue the stupid paper bomb argument that he had paper bombs inside him, and they all neatly landed on Juubito and shit like that, right? We say that's like what happened. That still doesn't negate the fact that he placed a seal under his armpit as well, so he still reacted and tagged Juubito while he was attempting to blitz. So, yeah.
Essentially, we're just making up excuses for Minato just so he can be above. And that's like why you hear like the Minato dazed arguing, the Minato
that's what they're about to bring
like his
right
mental
now. That's what they're about to bring up. You want to
nerves.
hear what they say about it first?
Yep, sure.
Super, depending on which translation you use, and that doesn't break until later on when he fist bumps Naruto. So he is still in that mental, nerve state at this point in time.
Okay, let's listen to exactly what they say here.
Feat for Minato here. Number 3, we know Minato is mental nerf. The data books confirm this. Talks about him being in a daze or a stupor, depending on which translation you use, and that doesn't break until later on when he fist bumps Naruto. So he is still in that mental, nerve state.
It says Naruto cheered him up because he's sad. That doesn't act. It says it could be sad. It could be a stupor because he's sad. It could be dazed. But in all honesty, it's because he's sad, bro. Like, I'm done being charitable with this shit. He's sad that he's having to fight his former student.
Thing is,
go ahead.
Like, there is no greater fate for Minato after this instance. So if he wasn't a dazed, why isn't there evidence for it? Like, if he was supposedly so much weakened in this state, why isn't there evidence for Minato being greatly faster after this moment in time?
It doesn't make any sense.
Like, what?
He has a whole KCM amp too. He has a whole KCM amp
at this point in time.
Like, it does Minato?
He's KCM 2. He's KCM 2 Minato, and people are like, nah, he's still slower because he's sad that he's having to fight Obito.
Like,
it's like
bro, Minato is currently in a situation where the whole world is at stake. It's literally the end of the world. They're facing the strongest foe that has ever came across them ever.
And number 4,
and he supposedly just never gets faster after being nerfed for most of the war. Like, what are we even talking about?
I have no idea, man. It's dog shit. Dog shit takes. These people still just misinterpret this fight all the time. It doesn't make any sense. This is excluding the whole, like, Madara claiming that Tobirama was the fastest shinobi of his time statement as well. So, let's just ignore that, because that's also extremely impressive. More impressive than anything Minato has. So, yeah, I mean, Minato has a statement of being the fastest of his time, too, but the people of his time were much weaker, much slower, and much more ass.
So, someone said that base Minato with no arms reacts to truth-seeking orbs. Okay, Noodles already talks about this in his Tobirama versus Minato video.
Yeah.
But the truth-seeking orbs do not scale to the user's speed.
Do you remember what happened when Ten Tails Madara, the same Madara that Minato reacted to his truth-seeking orbs? What happened when Sage Minato fought that Ten Tails Madara? Sage one-arm Minato? He got the fuck beaten out of him. He got his arm ripped off. That's what happened when he fought that Madara. So Sage Minato got murder blitzed by a holding back Ten Tails Madara. So the fact that base Minato can react to the truth-seeking orbs, you know who else reacts to them? Lee. You know who else reacts to them? Gaara. You know who else reacts to them? Kakashi. Are all those characters just on Ten Tails Madara's level? Hell no. The truth-seeking orbs are just slower. They're just slower, bro. At the end of the day. They're not that fast. And the narrative requires them to be slower, because if they were blitzing people, we would be erasing a lot of the main characters of the story. And they would be getting erased. Because they established that those orbs completely negate Edo Tensei's even. And will erase all ninjutsu and erase all physical matter. You'll be completely gone from existence if you get hit by them. So, yeah, of course they're not going to be that fast, because if they were so fast, Kakashi would have got erased, Gaara would have got erased, Minato would have got erased, and we probably wouldn't even have a fucking story. Like, that, it just would break the story. The truth-seeking orbs are forced to be slow.
You don't know if the clone dashed over there and grabbed it, or if it was just spawned there, because we know when Naruto summons 1,000 clones, they don't all just summon on top of one another. They're spread out. You can summon shadow clones essentially wherever you want within, it looks like, a certain range. So it's very possible that Tobirama just summoned a shadow clone to that exact spot. So there's not.
This is a cult, man.
So he still reacted. So
let's think about it. So when you summon a shadow clone, you have to do a hand sign. So you have to do the shadow clone hand sign. So he does that. He sees the truth-seeking orb get attached to Minato. Minato starts reaching for it, and in that time frame, Tobirama summons the Shadow Clone. The Shadow Clone reaches out, grabs the orb before Minato can, teleports to Juubito's back, taps him on the shoulder to surprise him, and then slams it in his back, despite the fact that the clone was stated to be slower than Tobirama. Not to mention, this is a cope-ass assumption to say that he just conveniently summoned that clone in that exact spot, instead of his clone just teleporting to that location.
Again,
So, yeah.
the only way to like invalidate like this whole feat for Tobirama is to act like Tobirama somehow had this preconceived notion of what was about to happen, or he just had future sight and knew what was going to happen, so he preemptively summoned a shadow clone there in preparation. Like you can't just like make up this bullshit to like try to discredit the fact that Tobirama was reacting to something in the exact same amount of time that Minato was reacting to it. They both saw it, and who was the one who actually did something in that instance? Tobirama.
Yeah.
Not enough here to say definitively that he just like blitzes Minato at this point in time. And even if he did, Minato.
There is, because Minato has no feats of reacting to Juubito and tagging
Oh wait, he
Juubito.
said even if he did. He said even if he did. Well, I want to see. I want to hear what
mental nerf there is very
like,
say definitively that he just like blitzes Minato at this point in time. And even if he did, Minato's mental nerf there is very apparent. So
this is just, you don't understand what a blitz is. Like, Juubito blitzed Minato in that instance. He cut off his arm, and then he attached the truth-seeking orb without Minato even knowing, before he could even teleport. So he blitzed his mental reaction speed. Before he could even think to teleport, he got his arm ripped off and a truth-seeking orb to attach them. That is by definition a blitz, because Minato had no physical capability of reacting to Juubito. No capability whatsoever. And Tobirama, a slower clone of which, did. That clone reacted faster than Minato did. So yes, he in fact is a blitz level above Minato, bare minimum in that instance.
Yeah, and the thing is too is like even if we like assume that he's nerfed, how great is this nerf? How much greater is Minato above or below Tobirama? We don't know. Now, like, Minato's full power is completely unquantifiable, and we have no idea how powerful full power Minato is. Because we're assuming that he was nerfed throughout this
Casey
entire...
and Minato reacted slower than base Minato to the TSO, so that would prove he was nerfed. For one, he's not reacting to the travel speed of the TSO in this situation, as he is in the base situation where he reacts to Madara's Truth-Seeking Orb. He's reacting to the travel speed of the Truth-Seeking Orb there. And this situation, it's Juubito's combat speed that's placing the orb on Minato. So this means that Juubito's combat speed was fast enough to blitz Minato, but the travel speed of Madara's Truth-Seeking Orbs was not. There's nothing wrong with Juubito's combat speed being superior to Madara's travel speed. Madara's Truth-Seeking Orb travel speed. Because the Truth-Seeking Orb travel speed got reacted to by Kakashi, Lee, Gaara. Like, Kakashi threw a kunai as fast as a Truth-Seeking Orb. Think about that for a second. He can throw kunai as fast as them. Reacting to a Madara's Truth-Seeking Orb travel speed in that situation is the equivalent of reacting to a kunai from Kakashi at that time. That's how fast it is. So what's to say that Juubito's combat speed is just not faster than that, when it demonstrably is? So no, that doesn't prove he's nerfed in that situation.
Also, Weasel, the point of like these feats being presented is that this is directly showing how much above Tobirama is than Minato. And that even if you say that he's nerfed, it doesn't mean anything, because now you have to substantiate how much more powerful or fast, let's
stop this charitable shit, though, Surfbomb. Let's stop being charitable to this argument that he's dazed or in a stupor.
It's not being charitable.
No, what I mean is he's not nerfed. There's no proof he's nerfed in this instance. They're saying he's nerfed. They're automatically assuming that, and you're like, we can't just let it slip past like that, because what I've been saying the whole time is it's arguable that he's just sad. Like, it can be translated to sad. And sad does not necessarily equate to being slower, especially given the fact that he's KCM2. He has a whole Ninetales amp. So, and you're right, you are right about the fact that the Ninetales Minato in this situation still doesn't have any feats on the level of Tobirama. That is true. They have to substantiate Minato's on this level. But it also is just an assumption to say that he's truly dazed. And even if he is dazed, what's the actual proof that he's dazed the entire time? Like, there's only one moment where we really see him having, like, flashbacks of Obito. The rest of the time, he's trying to save his son. And he's like, alright, this time I'll make an opening, and saying shit like that. There's no proof in those instances that he's actually dazed. It's just this one long, winding assumption that they keep saying over and over and over that he's fucking dazed. There's no proof of it, though. It's bullshit. It's a bullshit-ass argument.
those are the top end scaling chains that people use to get him above the likes of like Minato, Hiruzen, and some of these other characters, and they're just really disingenuous. So whenever you examine the rest of his feats, I don't think he gets up to that tier.
Yeah, this is good. Minato's in a KCM2 cloak, and Tobirama's an Edo, so Tobirama's nerfed beyond his prime. Minato is amped probably beyond his prime. So yeah, that's
because
another way
of something that Hiruzen does that is just far more impressive than the paper bomb thing. And so we'll get into that. But yeah, I can't have him any higher than this, despite how powerful he is, because of those things.
Yeah, one quick last thing about the Minato.
There's a statement in the little guide that comes with a box set of Naruto that says panic and hesitation affects jutsu. Could argue it affects molding in general and makes him slower. Listen, Chidori Master, I understand that's a pretty interesting argument, but I don't just accept every little supplementary material as canon either. I don't know if Kishimoto wrote that shit, and it's not in the story, so.
Also, like, panic and hesitation affects jutsu. Well, it's not like Minato was using a jutsu in that instance anyway, so.
Yeah.
He was literally just being like, huh? Truth-seeking orb? Herkadur? I can't react.
Exactly.
Oh, hi, Tobirama, what are you doing
not
here?
only is it the arm that...
I'll have to teleport it away from me! He's like fucking moving as fast as he can.
Would naturally
he's got to save his son and Sasuke. But no, he's dazed right here, boys. He's dazed. He looks totally dazed.
Arm is missing. His soul is missing. Everyone knows from Orochimaru, when you lose your limbs like that, you get nerfed. I don't know why no one ever really takes into consideration when you
I hate this argument. This is an argument Stryker used to make.
Show the panel.
Probably not going to be a KCM level nerf.
Show the panel.
You know, it's a nerf regardless. So you have a bunch of factors working against this just being an out.
I don't understand how losing limbs makes you slower or something.
Ever really takes into consideration with Minato? Maybe because he's in KCM. Obviously, there's probably not going to be a KCM level nerf. But you know, it's a nerf regardless. So you have a bunch of.
He even acknowledges it's not a KCM level nerf. Okay.
The factors working against this just being an outright Tobirama blitzed Minato feat. So I mean, I'm not specifically.
The fact that he got his arm taken off and blitzed by Juubito in the first place proves Juubito was over him in speed. Like, I think they forget that in this instance where this orb gets attached to him is the same instance where he gets his arm cut off. So, the Minato that got his arm cut off and the Truth-Seeking orb attached to him was full-speed Minato. Because it's the same feat. It's literally full-speed Minato with all of his arms, getting his arm cut off and a Truth-Seeking orb attached to him. And I have no idea what proves that he's moving slower because his arm got cut off. Does the Raikage suddenly get slower because he gets his arm cut off? He still keeps up with, like, KCM1 Naruto after that. How the fuck is the Raikage moving slower?
Also,
there's
something everybody's got to keep in mind. This is us comparing base Tobirama to Minato, who has a fucking KCM2 cloak on with a Ninetales in his stomach. He has everything amping him with Tobirama having none of the advantages. And he's still, catching dubs.
Yep. Still catching W's.
He's nerfed. Cool.
Right.
He has a fucking full-on Ninetales in his belly, bro.
After we finish this,
what are you talking about?
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. I don't even understand.
Does him being so sad just somehow negate the fact that he's literally got Kurama chakra pumping through his blood?
Yeah,
in his veins.
It doesn't make any sense.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, now. After we finish this Tobirama section, I'm going to skip through and see what all their placements is. And I'm going to give you all my takes and my Hokage ranking as well.
Another thing we're going to have to bring up whenever we eventually get to talking about Hiruzen and Tobirama's Juubito feat, because we're going to have to compare them. Spoiler alert, Hiruzen is the next person on this list. But yeah, we're inevitably going to have to compare them. So just take that into account. Now for some Tobirama positivity. Tobirama obviously has Edo Tensei. Edo Tensei is extremely... I think it's first war, I think is what he participated in. There's no ninja in the first war. Out of some of these situations, we even brought up one earlier where if Tobirama is fighting Shikamaru is much faster than Tobirama, or at least he should be.
To Rinnegan Madara here
and whatnot. He literally can't beat him because Tobirama can just teleport out of his most famous jutsu. Like the jutsu it just won't work on Tobirama. So I mean, there's tons of things to take into consideration when you talk about him, but I think with everything he has going for him, this spot is probably the best one. And we're going to continue talking about him on to
Hiruzen. I already explained why Hiruzen is below Tobirama earlier. He got tagged by Juubito. Now, maybe he was doing that intentionally, but the fact is he doesn't have any scaling to Juubito and Tobirama does, so he's just unironically slower. He is more talented than Tobirama and stuff like that, and I know all that. And if this is prime Hiruzen, I understand why he's placed here. But yeah, moving on. Let's see who else we got.
I'm sure it's more And
Minato.
there is.
Minato,
he is.
we've extensively went over Minato. Base Minato lost to 14-year-old Obito in the Nine Tails. Tobirama would not. He would not lose. Prime Hiruzen wouldn't either.
They're comparing him to freaking KCM1 Naruto.
I agree that he can be argued to scale to KCM1, but it's KCM2 where the scaling becomes a little bit bad. And who's next on this list?
Kakashi. Oh, I think, they went Hashirama and then they went to Kakashi.
I'm actually surprised they went Hashirama first. Let's see what they say a little bit.
Going to be just manga canon Kakashi. We're talking about anime stuff included, novels as well, Kakashi, because if you go off of just the manga, it's just Kakashi without the Sharingan. That guy's not too impressive anyway.
Yeah, he's literally not there.
Yeah, he's not there in the Naruto manga anyway. So, yeah, but to just go back to Hashirama, there's this one very interesting statement from Hashirama, because I do think that there can be certain bad matchups for people. Right, like if you do want to say Minato could beat Hashirama, it would be off of like a bad matchup technicality type.
Oh my gosh, Six. He's like, if you think Minato can beat Hashirama, it might just be a bad matchup thing. No, it's not just a bad matchup thing. It's a horrible matchup for Minato. Minato died in the Nine-Tail invasion. You remember that Surfbone when Minato died?
Yep.
Who did he die to?
He died to just a regular Nine-Tails.
Okay.
With nobody like helping him.
Chat. So Minato died to the Nine-Tails. Chat. Who is stronger? Obito? 14-year-old Obito? Or alive Madara? The one that fought Hashirama at the Valley of the End. Who's stronger? Obito or Madara? Who do you think would be harder to take down? Just genuine thoughts. I'm curious what y'all say.
Let's say Kamuichi. Jeez.
Kamui is broken, but no.
No. God, no. Yeah, just what happens if, like, Madara just goes on top of the Nine-Tails and just says, machine gun of Bijou Bomb, go. It just levels the entire fucking battlefield.
Obito is harder to hit, but alive Madara is stronger. I don't even think that's true. I think Madara is just straight up way faster than Obito.
Obito is harder to hit.
14-year-old preteen Obito. You guys think he's just soloing Madara?
Here's the thing. That Obito got like reacted to and like hit the back by Minato. And we're already talking about how Tobirama is just already massively stronger. And then Madara, with like one Rinnegan, while also near blind, is like reacting to this same Tobirama. And you're trying to tell me that like Madara wouldn't just blitz Obito?
Minato let himself get stabbed. I understand that. I'm not saying that Nine-Tail scales to him. But I will say this. Hashirama didn't need to let himself get stabbed. He beat the fuck out of Madara and the Nine-Tails at the same time. With the perfect Susanoo wrapped around it. Like...
No summonings necessary.
No summonings. He didn't need Gamabunta to sit on the Nine-Tails. He just summoned the Buddha statue and beat the dog shit out of the Susanoo attired Nine-Tails, the majestic attire Nine-Tails. A perfect Susanoo being. The blade that is said to destroy everything in the universe. You know? Hashirama beat the shit out of that. If Hashirama can do that, and he's got insane regen, and he's provably faster because he scales to Tobirama and Madara in speed, if he can do all that, he's blitzing Minato, he's slamming Minato, he's got better jutsu than Minato. There's no way Minato wins. Absolutely zero chance.
Everything, but
Minato, unironically, got damaged by a splinter. Hashirama is the man that can summon a lot of wood. Just remember that.
There's this one interesting statement whenever Juubito
tanked like 10 BG bombs. Susanoo blade amped BG bombs, by the way. Yeah, you said it. You said Susanoo swords point blank. He just resisted them. Tobirama's finger greater than Minato, also Surfbone goaded. Facts. Except the
thanks,
Surfbone
man.
goaded part. And that part's not facts.
No, it's
was
facts.
doing his rampage, and
Appreciate it,
Hashirama
sir.
finally shows up. And he's like, "Yeah, I don't even know if I could beat this guy." Like he's sort of claiming the #1 spot whenever he says something like that. And then Tobirama and Hiruzen, they back him up whenever he's saying it. Obviously,
What did I do?
Minato's somewhat new to them, with his KCM
With
form
my
and whatnot. But
Spotify.
it should still be fine to say he's above.
You're
at
leaking
bare
your
minimum base
Spotify
maintenance.
right now.
Minato
Noodles,
does
you're
look
showing
like
everybody
base
what you
Hashirama can
listen
do
to.
back when they're all summoned at the Uchiha Hideout. He does
I
look
don't even
around
listen
like,
to that
wow,
half the
this
time.
guy's pretty incredible.
So my YouTube music.
I don't think it's too much of a frustration. I don't think
You listen to
disagree with
Hello,
this. I'm pretty much the
Why
only one who's ever argued
not
Minato stronger than
listening
Hashirama.
on there.
But
If
I
I
think
did,
it's
fuck
pretty fair
yeah,
for that,
I'm
just to say
banging
that
that.
Hashirama is stronger than Minato. You can talk about Hashirama in any way you want. I'll pick back up with some more stuff I have to say about him compared to like some stronger forms.
Is Hashirama's region that good? I mean, it's not insane or anything, but it's good enough to resist any damage Minato can deal out, and it's also just like, Minato has no way to get past the speed, durability, and strength, man. Minato gets one shot. He'll just, like, summon an entire forest and blow up the whole area that he's trying to, like, throw FTG kunai in. So he'll have no way to do that. He'll be getting his chakra absorbed by the wood style. He'll be getting beat the fuck around by it. He'll get stabbed by it, pierced by it. It'll just be it's a terrible matchup. It's like one of the most one-sided shit stomps you could create in the entire verse in terms of versus matchups.
Yeah, so the thing about Hashirama is like,
Pretty- I
if you
think
want a
we
good
kinda
indicator of
get
how
the
strong
gist
this
of
dude
it.
is,
It's just like, it's just going to be
a big novel fan. So if you want to go over the stuff he does in the novel really quickly.
I actually like
I'll
this
go into the
placement.
stuff after
I actually like Kakashi.
Yeah,
being
so
inside
essentially,
because
the anime
he is
stuff that
stated
he's
to
gonna
be
get-
stronger than his War Arc variation as a Hokage with his purple lightning, I guess. So it would be interesting if somebody like argued that like maybe he's like stronger than the I don't think this includes DMS necessarily, but it potentially includes the one that was like fighting alongside Naruto and Obito during like the battle with Kaguya besides the DMS version. So if he's stronger than that version, it's pretty impressive. And he's got like all the battle knowledge that he's had. He's still one of the smartest characters in the series. He's got good speed feats and stuff. I could see him potentially like there's a feat where he straight up reacts to one of Kaguya's rods. Like just remember that. Like he has that feat. So if he's stronger now, I don't see why he would be slower. So he might just be fast enough to like blitz Hashirama and like cut him in half with the purple lightning. But
they just wanted to remind the chat that Minato is the only Hokage that doesn't have a change in chakra nature.
He does in the
other
data
Hokage
books,
do,
but he never uses them. So stated he knows how to use like 3 changes in nature, but he absolutely never uses them in character, so he might as well not have them.
Get into, I think, sort of verifies these things in the novels. And like he'll definitely get into that here in just a second. But in the novels, he's just a different animal, and like we actually get a direct statement as to how much more powerful he was than he is than he was in the War Arc. So whenever he's in Kakashi Resident, he like goes to this foreign land and he's trying to find a cure for Naruto's chakra illness and such. But there's a statement that's just kind of like made part of the way through this battle that he's in that says that his chakra has increased by orders of magnitude. And like for those who don't know, 1 order of magnitude in standard is 10 times. 2 orders of magnitude in the standard orders that we talk about mathematically is 100 times. 3 orders is 1,000 times. So like at bare minimum, that statement should
Most
get
of
his
this
chakra
is just
levels to over 100 times what they like how he's achieving it. The chakra cannons and things at this wall. There's somebody who's attacking it with like.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta look something up.
Master Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles above Minato. Might be facts. I don't know.
Like an off-brand, Timu Chidori, but he's able to change the property of the wall to quartz in order to dispel the electricity. So what would naturally be weak to lightning style and earth style is now strong against it. So like he's doing all this crazy stuff, and that's before he goes on to face the prime minister, who has this tool called the Suigu that is able to shoot out enough water to flood an entire country. And this water is made from 6 paths chakra because it's a 6 paths tool that he's using. Kakashi counters this water attack with a fire attack called his fire style water mist jutsu, despite the fact that he has an elemental disadvantage and that the water is made of 6 paths chakra. So you take all that into account. You take into account the fact that he's able to perception blitz this woman named Kaio, who was able to essentially perception blitz A when they were sparring. Now, you may say that they're sparring, they're not going serious. A threw a lariat in that sparring match, and this is in the Kakashi Hiden novel. So like A is like known to just go above and beyond and like go way too far. So even if you say like he's not going 100%, him being a perception blitz tier above this woman who like blitzes him and freezes his beard is super impressive. So Kakashi has a clear jump in power, not only in the 100x minimum chakra boost, but also just like his overall combat.
I think we get it.
Kakashi and Koji. Koji ends up having to sub out a shadow clone in order to do, or in order to get out of the way of Kakashi's purple lightning. Koji like runs from him. Like Koji, like the statement says, I don't remember the statement word for word, but he's
all right. Yeah, Boruto scaling. Good to know.
All right, cool.
All right, and obviously
we get
Naruto's
to get
number 1. So, yeah, I mean, overall, the list just sucks because he downplays the fuck out of Tobirama. Probably downplays Shikamaru. I need to look more at the feats that they're talking about, him not being able to snap a tree or whatever, but he's like able to like react to Delta, possess like Shadow, and this is talking about Shikamaru, he's able to possess Momoshiki and Kinshiki temporarily. He's able to possess all the Hokage and stuff, so presuming that Shikamaru can use his intelligence, he should be able to like deal with most of them, but yeah, I'd need to look into it a little more. But outside of that, downplayed Shikamaru, downplayed Tobirama, upplayed Minato like a motherfucker. He got the Hiruzen placement a little wrong. Like, I think Hiruzen should just be just below Tobirama, but outside of that, it's fine. Hashirama was placed in the right place, I think. Kakashi was actually placed in the right place, and Naruto, obviously. So, let's go to Dygnoknight now. We're gonna just... I'm not gonna listen to his voice chat. Don't even try. Don't even try to make me listen to this dude's voice. We're just gonna peep at the ranking itself.
So, someone, Leaf Blady asked if Kishimoto
Let's
said
rank.
that Minato is above Tobirama. Oh my god, that voice. If Kishimoto said that Minato is above Tobirama, would you fight him on it?
I'd kick his ass on it. Like, it wouldn't even be like a debate. Like, I would actually just like I would convince him that his own series proves that Tobirama wins. Like, people ask me all the time, like, what if Kishimoto said Pain beats Kakazu? I'm just like, well, I would prove him wrong. And I would show him the things he's wrote. And, like, the whole, like, death of the author thing comes in pretty hard there. I would debate Kishimoto, and I would slam him on his neck. Like, at the end of the day, that's what would happen. So.
Yeah, it's just kind of funny that people just can't believe that that authors can be wrong about their own series, and that they're willing to change their minds about something that they previously believed in. Like, it's not like they're just like, it's again, like, authors are not like just like a stationary like thing that never changes, like a manga or a movie or something like that. They are humans that are ever evolving and ever changing. And because of that, they have the capacity to change, which includes their opinions on things.
Facts.
So it's like, even if Kishimoto, for some reason, believed that Minato was above Tobirama, he is capable of being convinced otherwise.
Exactly, and I would convince him.
Impossible.
Los Lanes, no dono goal. Los Lanes, didn't you used to donate? I'm pretty sure you used to drop bombs on me. Can't believe you fell off like that, man. What happened?
Oh, shit.
I'm just kidding, Los. Maybe one day you can return to your former glory. God of Curses, Noodles, Prime Kimaru, greater than alive Minato. Facts. Minato greater than Jiraiya, greater than Conan, greater than Hidan, greater than Mifune. Why the fuck is Hidan greater than Mifune? That's where shit starts to go haywire. Greater than Kakazu. Man, you're going off the rail.
Okay,
all right.
Let's see what
Let's see what Dygnoknight says.
Yep.
Oh god.
Yeah, let's hear what Mr. Dino Nugget has to say about
Naruto. Kakazu. Number 7, Tsunade.
Yep.
Alright, starting off pretty decent. I'm not against Tsunade being the last. I do think she has an argument to beat Minato, though, although I think Minato can win. Kakashi. Oh my god, bro.
Whoa.
Alright, Dygnoknight, we're going the wrong way, Dygnoknight. We gotta bring it back in. Reel that shit back in, Dygnoknight. What the hell's going on here? He stated to be... Hold on, let me show y'all this novel statement. Kakashi... novel...
Man,
stronger
I did not
than
think
he was in
he would get any worse. I didn't think...
Whoa, man, whoa. Alright, let me read y'all this statement right quick.
Oh, man, that's so small. You can read it from there.
Hold on, no, I'll read it. We'll bring it up bigger. Oh, shit. After Kakashi finally leaned against the watchtower, he continued, Kakashi's combat power has significantly increased compared to when he was fighting Obito and Madara. So it's talking about War Kakashi here. Like, it's saying that he's gotten stronger to the point where he's surpassing War Kakashi. So it's like, War Kakashi. That's not necessarily including DMS, because he gets amped after he fights Madara and Obito, obviously, with the DMS. But that potentially is including the Kakashi that was reacting to Kaguya. Like her truth-seeking, or, not her truth-seeking orbs, her, like, Ashbone rods. Yeah, he was reacting to the ash bones with his Mangekyo and shit. And his combat power was just significantly increased. So, hell no. He would beat the shit out of Minato. War Kakashi alone would dog on Minato, just in terms of stats. Like, there's a feat where Kakashi, objectively moves a greater distance than a non-dazed Minato. Like, this is post-fist bump Minato. Like, we have to come up with these fucking dumbass, like, post-time skip type sayings to talk about non-dazed and versus dazed Minato. There's a scene, in fact, I have it calced, actually. I actually have this shit calced. If somebody can go find that calc I posted, well, it was a long time ago. I know it was in me and Hashi's DM.
Yeah, Nate, if you can grab that calc and just send it to us real quick.
Yeah, that would be much appreciated. In fact, I might be able to find it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this real quick. It should be...
Oh, yeah. Someone's mentioning something that Nate said earlier. Could you argue that after losing an arm, you could become faster because you lose mass?
Yeah, but... I don't know if I would say he's faster, but yeah, you can. You are losing mass, so you can just, like, fly faster. Like, you're not as heavy. So.
Noodles, I'm curious. Why did Edo Mater basically die and had to regen from the shockwave of his meteor, yet Onoki just tanked it for breakfast?
Honestly, I don't know why that old man can just headbutt that meteor. It doesn't fucking make any sense, bro. It doesn't make any sense.
Onoki just stood on business.
To be fair, Onoki did get defeated by the meteors. Like, he did straight up get defeated, but his body was still intact. I don't know how that fucking old man got to that power level. Somewhere in me and Hashi's old DMs, Nate. I don't know where it would go, but yeah.
I think it's in the mod chat, probably.
Probably, but good luck finding it. Let me see if I can just find the feat real quick. It's right when, after Naruto and them fight complete Juubito. It's like when Zetsu tries to attach himself to Obito. Does anyone know where the scene where Zetsu tries to attach himself to Obito, what chapter that is? Let me make this shit less zoomed in. God damn. It's probably 666. Yeah, we're getting close. Hold on. Naruto dying right here. Oh man. This is going to take me a while to find. Let's try 650. Zetsu attaches himself to Obito. Huh?
I even found one of your old, like, current Hokage rankings back in
well, we'll save that for the
2023.
We'll save that for the end.
It's... Yep.
I'll tell them what my current ranking is, but we can see what that one is, too.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not what we're looking for. Man, this is such a weird chapter is the problem, like... Alright, this is still Juubito, so it's somewhere between here and 660. 666. This is still Juubito, so this is, like, after he's, like, getting talked no jutsu by Naruto. This is after post-butthole slamming by Tobirama. I probably shouldn't say that. Some kids could be watching, bro. Post-butthole slamming.
The thing is, I remember, like, the calc said that, like, he... Wasn't it, like, I don't want to say it was 1.3
right,
times faster. Yeah.
Yeah, I had it calced, but it's alright. We'll just look at the feat itself so I can dissect it to people. This is about where it happens. Zetsu's gonna come out probably in the next chapter.
I could have swore it was pinned, but it wasn't.
Alright, so Zetsu comes out, he grabs Obito. Starts taking him on. Madara revives. Alright, right here. So look at this. Zetsu is like about to take Obito's Rinnegan right here. Look where they're standing. So Minato is clearly closer than Kakashi to Zetsu. You agreed to that, right? Look at that surf bomb. Minato is clearly closer than Kakashi, right? So he starts to reach. Minato was ahead of Kakashi, right? But then somehow they're like relative at the end. Like Kakashi crossed a greater distance than Minato in less time.
They reacted in like the exact same amount of time, and they ended up reaching the exact same point in time.
Yeah,
relatively. Like,
and then their hands are like the same point. So
this is post sadness, by the way.
Yeah, post sadness.
Post sadness Minato.
Yeah,
He's wiped the tears away.
And
he's gotten all cheered up. All
bare
pumped.
minimum, you have to agree that they're at least reacting relatively, even if you want to like goon and say this isn't this isn't proving Kakashi's moving a greater distance. He's still reacting and moving a relative distance to Minato in the same time frame. So they're relative to KCM to Minato, what Kakashi is. And then as an adult, he's even greater in combat prowess.
Wait, go back to that again. I want to see Kakashi again. I just want to see. No, go back up.
Where he's at.
Okay. Yeah, never mind.
But yeah.
Go back.
Yeah. So. Also, this is just a feat where Zetsu like straight up like blitzes too. Like in this time frame, Zetsu's like body moves from here to like all over here before Minato can reach him. Like in this time frame, look, Minato's hands has to cross this many inches, and before he can cross that many inches, Zetsu's like already half onto Obito's body. So Zetsu demonstrably blitzed Minato in this situation. Funnily enough. So, anyway.
So no, Kakashi is not fucking below like Minato, bro.
No, not Hokage Minato. Hiruzen. Alright, that's not too bad of a placement.
Okay. Having him, yeah, whatever.
He's definitely not beating Kakashi like old man Hiruzen's not, but maybe Prime Hiruzen is. Prime Hiruzen might be soloing. Noodles, how durable is base Hashirama and Madara? And is Madara and Hashirama fighting on the God Tree without issue while Naruto, Tobirama, and so exactly we're nearly dying to a defeat? I feel like they were just getting too heavily pressured by it. I'm not really for sure. Like, I do think it's impressive that Hiruzen was able to snap the branches, but I also think that's kind of like an equipment thing. Like, his like staff was breaking the branches for him. That's Monkey King Inma. Monkey King Inma's like going off, so it's more of a feat for Monkey King Inma than it is anything. Oh, he brought up the feat of him grabbing that orb before. So he's putting Tobirama above Hiruzen. Really not that bad of a list so far. I know it's going to be shit once Minato comes up, but that's fine. Minato, of course. Dog shit. Dog shit take. We went over it extensively already why it's dog shit, though. Like, it's just crazy to me that he shows, like, the feat of Tobirama, like, straight up, like, blitzing KCM2 Minato. Like, he just has it in his video, like, Tobirama just blitzing him. And then he's like, yeah, base Minato, who went life and death with the 14-year-old version of Obito, is winning. Alright. Hashirama at number 2. Everyone expected that. And he's got Naruto at number 1. Yep, Naruto at number 1. List dog shit, but better than... I don't know. Him and 6 are, like, competing, bro. I'd say this one's worse, because...
It wasn't even 6's list. It was a collaborative with some random...
It's on 6's channel, though, so it is kind of his list, but yeah.
I guess.
Isn't Enma stated to be as strong as Hiruzen? Enma is stated to be a god of shinobi. So Enma's just strong as fuck, bro. Is Minato even a good teacher? No.
No. The man only learned the fucking Rasengan, and that's it. He never taught anybody anything.
Noodles, you should react to Mr. Spirling's video on Ishiki versus Kage. It's only 5 minutes. I think you'll like it. Man, should we give Mr. Spirling some clout? Give him a drop of clout? Maybe. Alright, let's peep at New Horizons. Let's see what New Horizons got cooking.
You know what? It's like, if you donate $10 right now...
Yeah, if someone donates $10, I'll react to that Spiraling video on Ishiki versus Kaguya. Oh, why am I clicking my own video, bro? What's wrong with me? What the hell?
It's just a clickable video.
Literally. Breaking the Hokage and Uchiha together from weakest to strongest. What the hell?
No.
Alright, here we go. Let's see what he's got cooking. I'll turn up his voice
Maybe more useful from day-to-day things, but I know which one I'd want in a fight. I think people overestimate it. He does have an impressive track record as a shinobi, though. He was a Jonin at 13 years old and was the first known Jonin of his generation.
Number 14, Kakashi.
His comedy alone is very situational.
Is he the lowest?
13 Tsunade, dude. What the hell's wrong with these people? The downplay on Kakashi's low-key crazy, bro. What's wrong with these people, man? Kakashi at 14? Like, he's the weakest? Shisui above? Shisui's beating Kakashi? Like...
Dude, we got someone who unironically might be worse than Dygnoknight. On God,
New Horizons putting Kakashi even on a worse spot than at least Dygnoknight had the sense to put Tsunade below. All right, let's keep going. We'll see what else he's got cooking. 12 Fugaku. Asuna! No! I shouldn't have skipped forward. I spoiled myself. Why is Fugaku here, bro? What's going on? What are we talking about?
Look at that anime scene where he's got the Mangekyo, bro. The anime filler scene.
Oh my gosh, Fugaku, the featless Fugaku. Fugaku, wicked eyes Fugaku, wicked dick Fugaku. He's out here fucking not even being a threat to anybody.
He's putting the hands on War.
He was the tertiary choice for Hokage. Orochimaru and Minato were above him in the Hokage choices. Dude, oh my gosh. I don't even know how you even reason Fugaku's better than Kakashi, chat. Like, I just don't even know. How do you even reason that?
I don't know.
Should have enough ability for him.
The only thing you got for him is that he potentially could control the Nine Tails because he has a Mangekyo in the anime, and it's stated that the Mangekyo can control the Nine Tails. But if that's the case, why can't Kakashi control the Nine Tails too?
Man, we're going to have to, like, start watching more, like, the New Horizon videos because these are so bad.
Oh my
this is already
I gotta hear, like, what his reasoning is for Izuna. Like, I actually gotta hear what he says.
Number 11, I have Aizuna Uchiha. He's Madara's younger brother.
Aizuna?
Experience, I guess. He lived during the Warring States period, so he probably saw more war than Fugaku. We know that he has 2 Mangekyo Sharingan, so therefore
he probably saw more war than Fugaku. Fugaku literally lived during the Third Great Ninja War. What the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about? Saw more war. He died as a child. Fugaku lived through the entire Third War. What are we talking about? There's no way you can verifiably prove Izuna has been in more battles than Wicked Eye Fugaku. There's no way you can prove that.
Alright, keep going.
He was also a rival to Tobirama, and that's impressive. I wish I had something to say about him, but I really don't. He looks exactly like Sasuke, so I guess Madara reincarnated into his younger brother's image. He's just Fugaku with more feats.
He's just Fugaku with more feats. That is the worst description I've ever heard of all time for Izuna. That's why he's above Kakashi? Because he's Fugaku with more feats. He didn't even name a feat, Surfbone! He didn't even name one!
He just said that he kind of fought Tobirama for a bit, I guess.
Yeah, he got blitzed by Tobirama and died. Like, he said he had more feats than the featless Fugaku. He has more feats than the no feats. Fugaku has 0 on-screen fights, chat. He has zero fights in the novels, chat. He has no fights in all of Naruto. And somehow Izuna, who has 1 fight, I guess that is true. He has 1 fight on screen, so he is more feated up than Fugaku. He is more feated up than Fugaku. He has 1 fight on screen where he gets murder blitzed. You're fucking right. He's relative to 14-year-old or Tobirama, bro.
Alright.
13-year-old Tobirama.
All right, who's above? Who's
Gets
above?
blitzed by Tobirama above Hokage Kakashi. Does Fugaku even have canon statements? Yeah, I mean, I consider the anime canon, but I don't necessarily consider it the same continuity as the manga, but the only thing he has is a Mangekyo, bro. He does have a Mangekyo. We know that about him, but other than that, he's a featless motherfucker. He's more featless than Shisui. He's more featless than Azuna. He is the most featless Uchiha that has ever lived. It's insane how we're even talking about him right now.
So it said, gets blitzed by Tobirama equals above Hokage.
Shisui! Above Kakashi? What is this? How is Shisui even above Tsunade? He lost to Danzo. I know he was poisoned, but that still doesn't give him feats. He beat up a 5-year-old Itachi. That's all Shisui did. Beat up some random dude in the novel. Some random Hyuga dude in the novel. He went life and death with a random Hyuga in the novel when he had to pull out the Kodo Matsukami. I know he has the Kodo, but it doesn't mean he's even going to get the time to use it, bro. These people are going to be blitzing him. He's not fast. He has no speed feats. He's just said to be fast.
New Horizon might be the new guy.
Protect a village and the Uchiha name.
At number 10, I have Shisui Uchiha with his own Sharingan. You would think Obito could have used that against all the Jinchurikis, but that would have been boring. Sometimes Genjutsu is very powerful, and sometimes characters forget exist. It's Batire, give or take. Moving past that, Shisui is a very talented shinobi. He mastered the body flicker technique, and this basically means he can move insanely fast.
He's saying
He's a
like,
prodigy
oh,
like
it would have
Itachi
been
only
useful
was.
if Obito would have had it, but bro, that motherfucker didn't need it. He was able
He's
to
higher than
take
the other
control
because we know more
of
about
a
him. The next
fucking
tier is the very good tier,
Jinchuriki
and
for
it's
several
self-explanatory.
years without having him know that he was under
The author.
Genjutsu.
And
Dude,
of course,
look at
he also has
this
to know,
tier
so that's why I've
list.
got him this
Is
high.
this part 1, Kakashi? Is he only talking about part 1?
He's higher than the other.
Well, no,
Uchiha because
I
we
think
know
it's
more
just a
about him.
picture, but lacking
The next tier is the very
Lacking.
more feats.
How? Dude, he put 3 characters who have less feats combined than Kakashi in part 1. Like they put no, not even the Kakashi in part 1. Tsunade in part 1. Tsunade in part 1 has more feats than all 3 of these characters combined. Like, what are we talking about here, man?
good tier, and it's self-explanatory.
Hiruzen! What? What's going on, man? Who's number 8?
I'm sorry, Seth, but I just find
I just gotta see who's number 8,
stronger
bro.
than Minato, where we met other. He was definitely way.
Tobirama already! No! I mean, I'm glad he put Tobirama above Hiruzen, that's cool. But
Number 8.
now we know
Damn.
Minato's above, so that's
what we had on
unfortunate.
Shinobi. I think that Ninetales, Minato, and Naruto with ease during the war. When Minato teleported the Ninetales, he was basically out of chakra, and Minato is actually someone that has a lot of chakra. Another example of his high chakra reserves would be when he very visibly flexed them and scared people like Sasuke, Orochimaru, Minato, and Hiruzen. The Senju are known to have high chakra
Literally,
reserves too,
he out-aured Minato there.
but I digress. He's a genius who created several influential jutsus in the series.
Brings up
including
him
the Flying
reacting
Raijin,
to
Edo Tensei, and Shadow
Rinnegan
Jutsu.
Madara
Creating
right
those
here.
jutsus show that he's arguably one of the smartest characters in the series.
One
He's
of the
also
smartest
in manga.
characters in the series.
This is
Itachi above Tobirama? Hot take.
Wait, 7?
Wait, how is Itachi and Tobirama 7, bro? I mean, okay, I get it. Naruto, Hashirama, you know, Naruto and Hashirama, they're above him for sure.
Minato?
Minato above him? Hell no. Hell no. What are we talking about?
People brag about Kakashi being a Jonin that has the ability to kill you if Itachi wants. Itachi's not be consistent. We don't see it block anything big directly. By it.
We don't see him block anything big directly. He's just stated to have the most ultimate perfect defense and offense that can block all jutsu, and he blocks the Kirin, which is stated to be stronger than anything that you can create with a change in chakra nature. So it's like the strongest lightning style jutsu of all time. And he's like, we never see him block anything big. Or when he blocks Orochimaru in his Hydra form, which is not only stated to be Orochimaru's strongest form, it's also said to be a literal, like, god on Earth, and he blocks it and then slices and one-shots him casually. Yeah, we never see him block anything big, Surfbound. He only, like, one-shots Nagato. like
Only one shot of them.
Yeah, he only one-shots every person he encounters when he's in it, like...
By it. The Tosuka blade defeated Nagato and he couldn't even react. I can't stress that enough. Itachi was able to defeat Orochimaru and Kakashi just by looking at them too. He was able to swap hands with Casey and Naruto.
Okay.
Because the truth is,
God damn it.
Minato!
Minato above Tobirama and Itachi is some of the most dog shit, brain dead understanding of power scaling I've ever seen in my life. This man lost to a splinter. He has absolutely zero way of dealing with Tobirama. He has absolutely zero way of dealing with Edo Itachi. He loses to both. It's not contentious. Itachi's literally just as fast, if not faster than him by scaling the EMS Sasuke. Tobirama literally is blitzing him horribly. It's just not good, man. It's not good how we're putting him up here. Of course, he brings up this shit-ass feat. I debunked this earlier, but literally 5 people react to this. Lee, Kakashi, Gaara, Minato. They all fucking sit there and react to it. Guy can react to them. Like, they all can react to these. There's not a single person in this battle who can't react to these truth-seeking orbs. In fact, Minato has the least impressive speed feat, because Kakashi actually has combat speed. He can throw his kunai at this level of speed. Lee can throw his kunai at this level of speed. Gaara can move his sand at the level of speed of the truth-seeking orbs. Minato's the only one that can't move. He can only teleport. He can only mentally react, provably.
I can move. I don't need to say much more about how fast Minato is.
He's not out-moving 8th Gate Guy, bro. I'm sorry.
Like,
8th Gate Guy was tagging up Ten Tails Madara. Madara declared him the strongest shinobi he'd ever faced. He was actually pressing Madara in 7th Gate. Minato thought that 7th Gate Guy's movements were inhuman. Like, as in, he didn't think humans could move that like that. He's never seen that. Even 6th Gate Lee was, like, actually flexing on Minato and saying that he was, like, insanely powerful. Like, freaking Minato out. Yeah, Sage Minato was getting beat the fuck up casually by Ten Tails Madara. Guy nearly murdered that same Ten Tails Madara. They're not comparable. Stop trying to compare them. Stupid. Of course, he brings up dodging the Raikage. Hashirama at number 5. Holy shit, bro.
Wait, well, hold on. He has Hashirama at 5?
I don't even know. We're gonna keep going.
Hold on. We haven't even talked about Obito.
Oh my god, no. Obito's here. No, bro. Is this Ten Tails Obito? Tell me it's Ten Tails.
And had a small amount of the chakra from the 8 and 9 tails. While he was the 10 tails host, he fought almost the entire of the alliance, killing many of them in the process.
It's not that bad. Jubito might be soloing. Jubito might be soloing. I understand.
For Hokage,
that's not that bad.
Fairly unstoppable. He was able to create.
It's weird to like place him as like the 10 tails though, and like as well as Madara when you don't talk about like Minato and his KCM like.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean. Weird, bro. But 6. Okay, we got 6 pads Madara. I'm wondering who the hell's number 2. Sasuke.
Yeah, it's Sasuke then Naruto.
Yeah, Sasuke, Naruto. Okay, you had a pretty good finish to your list, at least New Horizon. But some of them earlier matchups, holy shit, dog, that was not good. You need to work. You need to brush up on that power scaling knowledge. You need to brush up in the manga. Honestly, I'll live Hashirama greater than Juubito. I need to make the video on that, man. People keep asking me about Juubito versus Hashirama. I think it's contentious. Like, I do think there's good arguments for both sides, but I think there's a definite clear winner. And let's just say, I don't know if I'm siding with Hashirama. So, I think Juubito has a really good argument to win. But yeah, I do understand where people are coming from when they say live Hashirama wins. Sage of Thick Calves made a new Minato is underrated where he tries to scale him higher. No. I'm not watching that, bro. We'll have to watch that another time. Sage of Thick Calves. If y'all got any questions for me, feel free to drop the donation button. I'll answer any questions y'all got. If you got any like complex things you want answered, I'll go into in-depth in this section because we're basically done reacting to these lists now. So if anybody's got anything in-depth matchups that they want me to cover, I'll cover them now. Me and Surfbone can give our best takes on it. If you have any questions about the Hokage, Akatsuki, the Uchiha, any of the rankings or feats about them, feel free to hit the donation button and drop me a nice little question. But yeah, Surfbone, let's rank these lists, Surfbone. Who has the worst?
Obviously New Horizon.
New Horizon's bottom tier. He's ass tier.
It's pretty bad.
Just for this alone. Just for the need more feats section and putting them above Tsunade and Kakashi. This alone is like actual heresy. None of these are Hokage caliber shinobi. These two are literal Hokage. So.
I think you know what we should do now. Actually, I have an idea.
What's that?
We can react to Screen Rant's rant.
Okay.
Screen Rant article. Here I'll send you it.
Okay, send it to me. This is not a bad idea. Alright. Shikamaru.
Shikamaru 8!
Although Shikamaru is the weakest Hokage so far. He's one of the smartest Hokage so far. Not one of. He is the smartest, without a doubt. It's between him and Kakashi, to be fair, but oh my
Maybe
gosh.
to break down the
The Hiruzen, they're
old man Hiruzen
Yeah.
7. Hold on, you gotta read this stuff, bro.
Yeah, Hiruzen Sarutobi is one of the most formidable warriors in the franchise, mastering all 5 elements and many other jutsu. His sense of responsibility and duty is unquestionable as he's returned to the Hokage seat after Minato da. However, his tenure was deeply tainted by gross injustices that occurred under him. The brutal massacre of the Uchiha is the biggest example, and although he had the power to quell the rebellion, he turned a blind eye. I actually say he had the power to quell it. Interesting. He also has Danzo to run free, allowed Danzo to run free, and it was his gross negligence that resulted in the genocide of the clan. Furthermore, Naruto suffered greatly as a child with no support system, being the son of the 4th Hokage. Here's in Sarutobi's loyalty is undeniable.
Is this like as based on like in terms of like
yes,
just them being as Hokage?
Yeah,
Oh, here we go. I
That's-
found one.
This one's
Here we
fine
go.
though. We can finish it real quick. Minato died way too young. Yeah, his reign. Naruto? No way did they put Naruto number 5, bro.
As the 5th worst.
Dude, he's the 5th worst Hokage. There's no way he's number 5. Who's number 4? Tsunade? I mean, yeah, but you can't put him above Naruto when Naruto also stepped up and like soloed, like Momoshiki and Kinshiki and Ishiki. Like, how is he not the best Hokage? Like, he literally stopped the biggest world-ending threats the world had ever seen. Tsunade is pretty high up there, though, as a good Hokage. Hashirama, this is dog shit. This is mental retardation now. We're entering
Noodles.
actual brain-dead territory.
Noodles, you need to see this. Like every Kage
What the fuck? No, wait, Surfer, look at this. What the hell's going on? Let's go! Let's go! Build that wall! Build that wall! Fuck the Uchiha! Fuck the Uchiha! Say it with me, chat. Tobirama! Number 1 Hokage! Why is he above, bro?
What you gotta read is this: every Kage are ranked from weakest to strongest. You gotta look at this, bro. I just preemptively looked at it. Oh no,
it, bro.
Oh no.
All right, let's see this.
This shit is, oh man. It's every Kage. So
all right, ranked from weakest to strongest. Her 3rd Hoshikage. Who the fuck is this? Rasa? I feel like this is a bad... I just gotta know who's above him, bro. What the hell is Rasa even doing here? Like, I don't know. He beat up the One Tail, so we'll give him that. 2nd Raikage? Okay. This dude has no feats. So Rasa's above already. What the hell? No, not the 1st Mizukage. Who's this old fuck? Who's this, bro? Get this man, get this feetless bastard out of here. I remember Naya used to meme and use this statement to rep that he was stronger than Hashirama because he was gonna fight everyone at the Kage Summit, the 1st Kage Summit. But no. Why? Why is he stronger than the 2nd Raikage? Like, how?
Why is he stronger than Rasa?
Why?
Like the fact that Rasa is just so far below is just baffling.
Rasa should be above all these people. No, bro, stop. Who is this? Who the hell is this?
The 2nd Kazekage.
The 1st Tsuchikage. Okay, another featless motherfucker. Alright, May. We finally get to someone with some feats. Scaling to Madara, this is a pretty tall task. Not Madara, the 4th Raikage and Tsunade at least. And Sasuke at the Kage Summit. Oh my god. If they're talking about Prime Hiruzen, this is a fuck up.
It's elderly, but like, bro,
Yes.
this far below the list?
May would beat the shit out of elderly Hiruzen too. May would like burn him alive. With lava style. Stop. Why is he above Hiruzen?
Right.
Why is he above Hiruzen and May and Rasa? Who even is this? What did they do? Chojuro!
Why is he this slow?
Dude, he was bodying Kinshiki! He was slicing Kinshiki the fuck up! Chojuro! What are we talking about?
Chojuro.
Who is that? Who is that? Who the hell are you? Why are you above Chojuro? Did you beat up Momoshiki?
What's up the star for it?
What do they even say? Nothing.
Oh no.
Dory!
Dory!
He was swapping hands with Momo! What are we... Why is the fourth Raikage above him? He fought Momoshiki!
Anoki!
God damn it. Anoki being this low is actually going to piss me off, too. I already know they're going to put someone above that's not true at all.
He's above... Oh.
Who is that? Oh my gosh. He's above Inoki. He's above Darui and Chojuro, like Boruto level characters. This just doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't even know what they're talking about here.
We're nearly halfway through the list, and we just got to the sixth Hokage.
What the hell? How is he stronger than Chojuro and Darui, bro?
No. No. No.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, bro. What's he doing?
The fourth Raikage.
Dude, they think like the Raikage's gonna run up there and box the fuck out of Momoshiki, bro. They think he's gonna like lariat Momoshiki's head off. Like, they think he'll kill Darui.
Purple lightning to the chest, like a champ.
Oh my god, bro. Gara. Gara's beating Darui. I actually, this is spitting facts with Gara above the Raikage, though. He would beat the shit out of the Raikage. What the hell?
Kurotsuchi.
Why do they got her so high but not the others?
Why is Kurotsuchi? Well,
Okay.
Hold on.
No way, bro. No way. No way they're putting him there.
No.
Why are they putting the third above Gara, bro? This is low-key based, but why are they putting third above Gara?
Like Gara's abilities and fame and infamy.
How the hell is... I want someone at Screen Rant to tell me how the third Hokage, or third Kazekage beats the shit out of Inoki. I want them to tell me how he gets past particle style. Like how he doesn't just instantly get vaporized. The Iron Sand is smoking Momoshiki, apparently. He's smoking that pack.
Oh no.
Now we're getting into terrible territory.
Tsunade.
Third Raikage.
Hey, third Raikage's above fourth.
he's like 10 spots above, bro. Like, why is he so much better than the fourth? They're like the same person.
God.
Yagura. Alright, okay. Tobirama, we're cooking. We're cooking. Tobirama solo and Momoshiki.
Let's go.
Gengetsu. What the hell?
What?
Alright, Mu and Gengetsu by each other. That's at least facts. We got some cohesiveness here. I don't know why Inoki's not up here though. That doesn't make any sense. He was literally swapping hands with him.
Oh no.
Minato.
No.
Oh yeah, Minato solo and Momoshiki,
No.
Kinshiki.
No.
That's facts. Naruto.
What?
No,
What? What?
How?
Hashirama.
Who wrote this list?
Hashirama.
They're trolling.
What?
Alright, Screen Rant.
On.
That's enough Screen Rant for the day, Surfbone.
Oh no.
Alright, chat. Like I said, if y'all got any final questions you want to ask me, feel free to hit the donation button, drop me a super chat. I'll more than gladly read out any matchup in detail. But yeah, I mean, that's about it for these Hokage rankings. I don't think my brain can handle anymore at the moment.
Man.
My video... Spiraling, I told you, $10, buddy. Drop the 10.
Watch it right now.
Watch it right now if you drop the 10. We have determined the worst of the list with this. Yes, this is actually the worst of the lists. By far.
Because I don't know how you fuck up all of that by putting Hashirama above Naruto. No one in their right mind.
Oh, it doesn't make any sense, bro.
It's just like we're just like, who's that?
The Hoshigage.
The
Bill
Hoshi
Cipher versus the Big Three. Stop, bro. I don't even know. I don't even know who that is, but I've heard that name so many times.
Bill Cipher. He's from Gravity Falls. I don't know how powerful he is, but I've heard he's pretty strong.
What's this swag? What is this? What is this swag? You should watch Thunder God. I should watch some Thunder God.
Thunder God's like a cool chill dude though, so
Yeah, he does have
I don't
terrible
know.
power scaling takes, but I do respect him.
The thing is, like, you can talk to Thunder God. Like,
Yeah, Thunder God's a cool dude. He seems real nice. He gives me Surfbone vibes.
damn, that's crazy.
Maybe Thunder God can be my new Surfbone.
No.
You guys think we
No.
should replace Surfbone with Thunder God? Would y'all like that, chat?
No. You are tripping.
Let me look up who this Bill Cipher is. From Gravity Falls. No, I don't watch Gravity Falls. Why would I know that?
That's why I said he's from Gravity Falls.
I'm going for swag, not Thunder God himself.
Because they were talking about how like Thunder God has like swag in one of his videos.
Yup. We had a pretty good stream turnout today, Surfbone. What you think, buddy?
Yep. That was pretty fun. This
Load up
this
on
kind of
screen.
warrants that we need to watch some of like New Horizons videos because that would be really fun to watch.
His videos just
Chat,
take
you-
long though, but yeah.
Like, because that video was 23 minutes long, so I think we can definitely get a lot out of
We're still pulling 70 viewers right now. What the hell's going on today?
Yo, chat, we up for some New Horizon react streams?
I'm sure they would. We're gonna hit another stream this week, by the way, chat. We ain't stopping.
Hell yeah.
I recorded another collab yesterday, by the way, so there's 3 collabs on the way already that I've recorded. I have 3 collabs coming out. When? I don't know. I'm in like limbo right now. Someday, when Purgatory ends, chat, you're gonna get so many uploads, you're not gonna know what to do with it. Noodles is out of break. Yeah, we're out of break, son. We're back. We're back in action. We're going to revive this community. We're going to single-handedly strike our blade into the heart of the Naruto power scaling community and revive everything like what's that dude off of God of War, Surfbone? You know what I'm talking about. No, not Kratos. Surtur.
Oh, sir.
I was drinking the
by the
blood of
way,
my enemies right there.
By the way, chat, got a pretty fun announcement here real quick. Guess who's going to be flying out to meet Noodles for the first time in a month from now? We're going to be having that face-to-face confrontation.
Face off.
The face-off. The Bone Man and the Noodle Man are finally meeting in person after several years. We're going to be meeting up.
Noodles get that higher Naruto scaling up. People have been trying to lock him at moon level again. Funnily enough, that recent collab I did was a multiversal Naruto collab.
Yeah.
It'll be up
Did
soon.
the boxing match happen?
Nah, that dude ducked. He pulled
El
out.
the Great literally said, I'm going to go. It's like, I got this recent job at Walmart. It's like, I'm going to go do, like, stock some shelves real quick.
Who can win in
Noodles
the fist?
Noodles actually knows how to fight. I've never learned how to fight before, so.
In other words, I'll kick Surfbone's ass. But I gotta teach him how. I gotta teach him how to kick ass. Guys, Noodles is ducking me. He won't come to the UK to fight me.
He won't come to the
US.
UK.
Why would I come to a land that you guys tried to perpetrate and like enslave me to? Why would I go back there? I'm American, son. If you want to meet me, you gotta meet me in the freedom ground. That's the only way we're doing this.
on the American soil.
Listen, Spiraling, I'm the money fight. I'm the draw. You're a nobody. So if you want the smoke, you got to come get it.
Look,
Payday.
I got to read somebody's earlier comment. It's just like, because like Sparling, then why ask to like for him to watch your video? It's going to benefit you, so investing in your growth is optimal. He has zero reason to watch if he isn't interested or has incentive.
Noodles, to be honest, America ain't free right now. Sorry, man, but it's true. I could go outside right now, and I can do whatever the hell I want. That doesn't mean I won't get arrested, but I can do whatever I want. And that's freedom, baby. There's riots happening in the UK right now. Facts. I don't know what the hell. Like, we're just comparing, like, freedom versus the US versus UK right now. I'm winning. I ain't getting stabbed out there either. Might get shot, though. What's the dumbest thing in the debate it might be easy for beginners to fall for? Not doing research, getting premise trapped, like if someone used some cheeky wording. Falling for basic fallacies like straw mans and stuff like that.
Here's an easy one. Don't go after people who are incredibly egotistical. And if you see them propose something like baby Naruto versus anybody you want, do not talk to those people. They're specifically trying to gain clout off of bodying you, because those people only care.
To you.
Yeah, they don't care about actually having the conversation. They just want to boost and like stroke their own ego by bodying somebody that doesn't know any better about how to navigate a conversation in power stealing. Like, it's just not worth talking to those people. Do not fall for those people that like propose like such an easy topic to win.
Chad, if we get $200 right now, I'll shave my head on stream.
Oh no!
If we get $200,
I'll
shave my head. It won't be tonight, but it'll be soon. Probably in the next couple months, actually. $200 and I'll shave my head, son. On stream. Left uppercut to the right hook to the wheel kick. Is that what you're saying you're gonna do to me? Spiraling. What happens when I just punch you in the face? Your head explodes, son. That's what happens. Man, Noodles, you're acting like a prostitute. At least I'm not. At least I'm not a prostitute like your mom, Spiraling. Burn, buddy.
Oh no.
better to act like a prostitute than be a prostitute. Am I right, Spiraling?
Sparling, he's American, so he's got the gun buff.
Spiraling, tell me what your conclusion was on Nishiki versus Kaguya. I might watch it if you tell me the conclusion.
Someone said oil up, Spiraling.
Oil up.
Oil up. About to get his cheeks clapped.
Nishiki wins? Nah, that's a boring ass take, Spiraling. I'm not watching that shit. I might have watched it if you said Kaguya won.
Then we could be like, okay, what kind of dumbass reasoning does he have for Kaguya?
What are you gonna say? Nishiki beat up Naruto and Sasuke. We know. Kaguya lost. Such a hard topic, Spiraling.
Yeah.
Spiraling. But the video is funny, yes, Kashi. Me and Hashi's humor is not the same. Noodles, you ever seen someone say statements, calcs, novels, and data books aren't canon? Yes.
Yes.
I've literally been in the debate community for like 6 years. So,
the problem is, you gotta like make sure you establish like stuff like that at the beginning of the debate, so that you actually know what the parameters are, like when navigating the discussion. Like before you even begin, you, especially with some of these people, you gotta clarify things so then they can't weasel out of things later. It's like, oh, but you agreed to this at the beginning. You can't weasel out of it now. Like, you agreed to calcs, you agreed to data books, you agreed to all this stuff. It's like, you gotta, like, set the priorities up straight.
Me and
especially because then you gotta
every
figure
time we debated, bro. We said data books and manga.
like you can't just
See, it's
like
spiraling.
go immediately into the discussion without setting those parameters, because then you can also find out whether or not the person's worth talking to or not. Like that's another thing too. Not everybody is worth the conversation.
Hope you've been
Oh, we
having a
got
fire
Clyde.
stream, bro, and you too, Surf. Yeah, it's been pretty good, Clyde. We've been doing some funny stuff, been reacting to some terrible lists, and we made a little bit of money, so can't complain. We gotta come up with something crazy to do on stream, Clyde. I said it to Seth too. We all gotta find something crazy to do. Like, I don't even know what the hell we're gonna do, but we gotta do something, man.
Yep.
Me and Seth did come up with one idea though. I'll have to tell you later what it is in DM.
Yeah, we will. Noodles and Surf, what could power scalers you could recommend? I think they meant to say what power scalers do you recommend except from
Loco.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so they're like, yeah, who would you recommend to watch?
Definitely not
Or
Surfbone.
damn.
Trying to think of some power scalers that are pretty, like, just for pure entertainment purposes. Let me see if I can find this guy. He makes like the most ADHD like editing I've ever seen in my life. Hold on, let me see.
Crisis off the bat is really good.
Crisis is really good. Yes.
Um, Key Issues also really good.
Official Divine. Official Divine has like
no.
insane
No.
editing, even though his takes are terrible. His
Oh, no.
his editing is so good, man.
No, somebody sent us this like clip from one of Official Divine's videos where he starts off. It was like Ultra Instinct's like Dragon Ball Super Goku. I have to grab it real quick because it's too funny. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me grab it real quick. The clip in itself is just way too funny to not. Here it is.
What's that One Punch Man scaler in our server that has a big YouTube channel? What's his name? I know we too, but
Professor Fiction.
Professor Fiction has good One Punch Man videos. If you like One Punch Man, go watch his stuff. Weeaboo Warrior makes pretty good videos.
Yeah, Weeaboo Warrior. He's also a really chill dude.
Yeah,
well.
greatest like Kakuzu versus Pain debate I've had to date was from Weeaboo Warrior.
Thunder God is a really chill dude as well. Like you can actually talk to him, and he's pretty open-minded. So
yeah, Thunder God is in fact chill.
Yep. Watch that clip real quick.
Hold on, let me see this.
So who would win in a fight?
Should we bring this up on screen?
So who would win in a fight?
Stream it to me so I can hear you.
So who would win in a fight? The man with the power of an angel or the child with the power of a demon?
Oh my gosh, it's so edgy.
Someone with the power of the angel or someone with the power of a demon.
The editing's clean though. Weeaboo Warrior's a character. Yeah, he is. I fucked with him though. I like him.
Oh, here, Noodles, check DMs real quick. I'm gonna type you something.
I don't even know how to do that. Like what you're
Bruh.
like, I don't even know how to do that, Clyde. Is there? Do you know how, Clyde? Wait a minute. Hold on.
Hold on. Yeah. Actually, let me just look. I mean, we can probably figure this out after the instead of just midstream.
Yeah, I don't even know how.
Here, let me actually. I'm going to be doing some stuff, chat. Noodles, you can obviously entertain the chat while I'm looking this up.
All right, Chad. He said he wants me to entertain you. Ooh. I'm just kidding. I better quit aping out. When is the Minecraft playthrough streams coming? Hell no. Anyone know any good Elden Ring scalers? I mean, Seth.
Oh, hold on. Let me go to this. Oh, okay. I see how to do it. Well, we can end the stream right here, Noodles, and I'll tell you how.
Okay. Well, chat. I suppose this is a come to an end for the day, but we will come back sometime this week, at the end of the week maybe. Not for sure exactly. But be on the lookout for my stream towards the end of this week. We're going to start getting in consistent streams every freaking week, and I want to see every single one of you there. And if you guys have any good videos for me to react to, if you guys want me to play any games, you want me to be able to play some Naruto Storm games for the first time, I'm down to do that. Whatever we're going to cook up, I'm going to cook it up real good. I got some crazy face cam streams that I want to do too, and I'm going to just start dropping content on y'all. It's coming. It's coming. I got 3 collabs recorded. I got other videos that I've been making. I'm got to record one more to send it off to Surfbone to edit. But yeah, I hope you guys are ready for some content bombs. I've been waiting to drop them. Thanks for the education, Noodles. You're welcome, Lamar. Cook Swag, that'll be a good... When Swag uploads, I'll cook him. Maybe I should react to one of his old videos. Noodles bully TikTok scalers. Yeah, we can do a TikTok stream again. Y'all like that one. I'll do another TikTok stream. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. I'm going to hop off here, though. I got to eat some dinner and stuff, so I'll see all y'all later. Appreciate you guys for turning up, though. Surfbone, say goodbye.
See ya.
Bye, chat. Goodbye, chat. Bye-bye, chat. Swag has not been seen since this man living in a new timeline. Yeah, he hasn't been seen since our debate. I guess I permanently put an end to him. See y'all. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.